Hello, my friends. This is Bobby D coming to you live from Talamba, Cebu, Philippines. I'm having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well wherever you're from. Hey, today I want to talk to you about how to rent a car in the Philippines. Yeah, man. How to rent a car in the Philippines. Yeah. Woo! What a joy! It's such a joy to come back to get my friend. And I just want to say, for those of you who have the first time, you click on that subscribe button and the bell notification icon. See fresh, new Philippine videos, regional videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you talk about the Philippines, you understand? This is the country where people come, and they come by the droves, man. They come. And one of the most main reasons why they come is for the coveted Filipino. Yeah, man, they come to hook up with the lady, and they have a good time, chit chat, go out, eat dinner, they have a nice time with the one they love. But a lot of people come for different reasons as well. They come to visit the sights and the sounds of Chocolate Hills and all of the scuba diving, fishing. It's a ton of stuff to do here. But primarily, a lot of guys come to see their lady, okay, or to seek out a lady. A lot of people looking for one. All right, so what happens is a lot of times when they come here, they don't want to being transported into jeepneys. A lot of guys are just self starters. They want to drive themselves. Hey, look here. I don't want to be in no taxi. I want to drive myself. I know how to drive. I've been driving for a long time. I've been driving since I was 16 years. Yeah, I'm gonna drive myself. And so they want to rent a car. Okay. And so it's okay, man. Car rentals are available here. And I'm going to point you to some few things that will help you get the right vehicle and get the right price and know what you're doing. Okay, so we're going to look at today how to rent a car in the Philippines. And when we look at this today, you understand this is very similar to the rental process in the USA or other Western parts of the world, because an industry is an industry is an industry is an industry, right? The principles of the industry apply wherever that industry is at. Is that correct? Yeah. Am I right or wrong? So we're gonna look at how it relates to the Philippines and what you need to look at, the documents you have, all kind of stuff, man. But I rented a car. Well, I rented a car one time here in the Philippines, and it was okay. It wasn't everything I wanted, and I should have not rented the car because the AC wasn't working all that well. It was working, when you test it out to get your car. Here, sir, here you go. I tested the car, when the car was sitting still, the AC was like, okay, okay, seems like it's getting cool. But when we started driving, it was like, turn that AC up. The AC it was like cool. It was like hot air. But sometimes it get cool there, sometimes hot there. I'm like, what's going on? Anyway, but yeah, you gotta check it out real good. But I rented a car one time here, and it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. Other than that one issue I mentioned about. But yeah, some guys want to rent a car, some guys want to rent a motorcycle. And so when we look at this today, understand me that when you rent a vehicle from, whether it's a vehicle, a car, automobile, or a motorcycle, these principles will apply. Okay, whether it's vehicle, a motorcycle, or automobile, the same principles apply. Okay, all right. So had a great night last night, relaxed a little bit, and saw some very disturbing news. And I was going to report you on that, but that's now they sort of tired of seeing all this. I'm sort of tired of seeing, but I'm going to get it tomorrow. I'm going to bring what I saw tomorrow to you. You ain't going to like it, but that's the way it is. Excuse me, I had to drink a little sip of coffee. Okay, coffee cup. Remember that, man. Coffee cup when you come in. But yeah, that's what we'll talk about today. So if you're here today and you want to know how the principles, the steps, the procedures, process in terms of renting a vehicle here in the Philippines, because some of you might want to come here and rent a vehicle. So I did. I came here in 2015. I rented a vehicle, and the first time I ever drove in the Philippines, man, it was an eye-opening experience. I rented a vehicle. It was on New Year's Day, January 1, 2015. And we drove from Cebu City to Medellin, Philippines, Lisa D's hometown. And man, oh man, now the drive there, we started out in the daytime. The drive there was okay. It's not too bad. I started noticing how they do stuff. They don't they don't follow no procedures, no regulations. You got to be like this. You got to be like this when you drive, man. Because people do crazy stuff, and you got to be ready. Anyway, we drove up there fine. We spent all day there. We came back. It was nighttime because we had to bring the car back. We had rented it for 8 hours. Okay, so we had to bring the car back, and it was right up on the 8-hour point. So we had to drove back at night, man. And man, the night driving and the day driving in the Philippines, it's totally, it's different, man. I mean, you can't see nothing, man. I'm very little because they don't have very many lights on the roads. So, and then the problem is this: when you're driving at night, the people that are on the motorcycles and the buses, they drive like it's daytime. Like you can see them. You driving along. All of a sudden, what the heck was that? Because it's so pitch black dark that you can't see the motorcycles and stuff coming, man. And you're like, the whole night, it was like, oh man. I'll tell you, man. But so that's one reason why I don't drive at night out here as much unless I have to. Because the lights out here are bad, man, and you're not gonna. It's hard. It's hard in the daytime trying to miss people. So really, it's that much harder trying to miss people. Well, we got back home successfully, and we got back home. We got the car back. It was 15 minutes before the time they were gonna charge us more money. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. But it was experience, man. And if you're an adventurous type of guy like I am, you would try it, man, because I like trying this stuff, and I like experiencing new things, and so it's going to be an eye opener for you. But if you're the challenging kind of guy, you like new challenges, you like to meet things head on, that might be something you may want to do, refreshing, different, and I actually enjoyed it. I was scared for my life, but I enjoyed it. We got through it okay. And the whole process, the whole procedures allowed me to learn how to drive in the Philippines. Now, that was my beginning. It took me, I would say, to really get comfortable with driving out here, it took me at least 6 months because that first time I drove was just an eye opener. Then every time after that, because when you drive, this is the thing about it, man. When you drive in the city, right? In the city, like Cebu City, and then you drive in the province, it's two types of different driving skills, man. It's two types of different driving categories. Because when you drive in the province, everything is a little slowly, and you got to slow up for these people. They're walking their car out and all that. You got to be out behind them. You got to find a way to get in front of them. Anyway, but when you drive in the city, and people walk in front of you, they hit me. They dare you to hit them, man. They'll take their time. You speeding, they gonna walk right in front, hit me because they want you. I don't know where, but it's a whole different ball game driving in the city versus driving in the province. And you're gonna have to learn that as well if you drive in the Philippines. I know both ways now, so it's no big deal to me. But what I usually do is I drive when we go to home to the Manila. I usually drive there most of the time. At least D don't know a lot of road drive, but she getting better now, so I might let her drive half the way this time. But anyway, that's it, man. Let's go. Thumbnail for the day. Oh, if you're here today and you want to hear about how you need to, what you need to do to rent a car in the Philippines, you're in the right place, baby. And I want you here. But if you're here today and you want to hear that, man, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be nasty. But I would like for you to just step, okay? Please. If you don't want to hear this, then you don't need to be here. You can go and find you something else to do, right? I'm just trying to be reasonable and just trying to tell you to do right, make the best use of your time. But if you want to be here, man, I want you here, okay? Please enjoy the show. Let's go. All right. First thing we're going to do is what? Thumbnail for the day. Thumbnail for the day. Thumbnail for the day. Let's go. Find out what a thumbnail is. What a thumbnail is. What a thumbnail. Here we go. Thumbnail for the day, thumbnail for the day, thumbnail for the. Okay, we got this lady right here, man. She fine as Georgia wine. She got her leg tilted. You know how them girls do when they want you to look at them. They tilt their leg and they put their hand on their hips and let their backbone flip. That's what she doing, man. And she right in front of that big old Mercedes. She said, rent me. Now you look at a guy, you ain't gonna rent a girl, you gonna rent a car, okay? Don't get it twisted, man. Don't get it twisted, okay? Rent me. They're basically saying this is the rental car procedures in the Philippines. That's what this means. All right? Don't get it twisted, fella. I know you guys, you look like yeah, I'm gonna rent them for the night out there. Come on, man. Come on, man. Get your mind right. All right. Okay, so you see that card? Rent me. We're gonna look at the rental process in the Philippines, okay? Are you with me, JP? Are you with me, man? You know how I do, man. I like a little joke every now and then. All right, let's go. Focus for the day. No hocus pocus, just focus. No hocus pocus, just focus. Let's focus, y'all. Come on now. You know I gotta get a focus for the day. You know I bring a focus every time. Tell you like I'm supposed to do you. Let's go. All right, see the lady right there, man. She fine, man. That big red dress on, them big legs sticking out there, and she got them high heel, 6-inch heels, and she's standing in front of a Hummer. Ooh, Lord, you can't beat that, man. I never ridden in a Hummer in my life. Hummer. You know, the Hummer was the car that they used in the wartime back in Iran and Iraq, and they came out here. It was a military vehicle, and they converted it to a personal vehicle in the USA. And many people like that Hummer. I had a boss. One of my bosses had a Hummer, man. It was nice, man, but it was just too big for me. I don't know what it is, man. I got to think about big cars. I don't like big cars. So I like a Toyota or a Pinto. Don't laugh at me now. That Pinto lasts me 10 years. You hear me? And then some. And then everything on the Pinto, man, you know what I did? I was able to fix everything on that car. A Ford Pinto, man. I fixed it because it was so simple. It was a very simplistic car, had a simple engine, 4-cylinder engine, and anything you need, anything went wrong with the parts were readily available, and the parts were cheap. And in the manual, I just looked at the manual and showed me how to fix it. I fixed so many things on that car, saving so much money. But back in them days, I didn't have no money, so it was a good thing. Anyway, let's get going, Bobby. Come on now, just stop being distracted, Bobby. Come on now. All right, let's go. All right, focus for the day. All right, so we're going to look at some things regarding how to rent a rental car in the Philippines. Number one, we're going to look at how with the necessary papers you need to bring, documents. Number two, we're going to know the common problems with car rentals. Number three, we're going to know the right vehicle to rent. And number four, we want to know the services offered. And then number five, you want to write the right rental company. And last but not least, number six, you want to be able to drive safely, man. And that's a hard thing to do sometimes because you could be driving the safest place all you want to. Somebody else ain't driving right, you in trouble, buddy. But you got to have eyes and ears open at all times. All right, let's go. Most foreigners who come to the Philippines as tourists want to navigate the terrain for themselves. Yeah, they want to drive. I don't want nobody driving me. That's how we say. Some of these guys say, I don't want nobody driving me around. I don't want to ride no jeepney, man. Please. I don't ride no taxi. I'm going to drive myself. I'm a bad man. I know what to do. You ain't going to drive me. Let's rent a car. So that's you. This is for you. But transportation in the Philippines can be difficult at best. With the booming of tourism in the Philippines, rental cars is a lucrative business. However, there are various considerations that you should keep in mind before renting a car in the Philippines. Yeah. Yeah, there's some things you need to know, man. You need to understand these. This is not the United States of a doggone America. This is not Great Britain. This is the Philippines. And I know, I told you about Murphy's Law, right? You remember I told you about Murphy's Law? Look here, man. When I tell you something, remember it. I tell you so you can remember. Murphy's Law, man. Anything that can go wrong in a situation will go wrong. That's Murphy's Law. And sometimes Murphy's Law is abundant in the Philippines. So you want to be prepared. You want to be ready. You want to have a plan. You want to have a strategy when it comes to partaking of getting a vehicle, because very important that you have the right vehicle and know what to expect when you get to these rental car places. But because you're a kind of man, sometimes they try to run a train on you. They take you to the cleaners. Clean your car. No, they try to get over on you. But if you got a Filipino with your man, they're gonna watch themselves because they know that Filipino. But don't let that Filipino be a province Filipino, and they can tell you're from the province. They're gonna run that game on both. Because a lot of the province people don't know the first thing about renting no car because they never experienced it. When you get a province woman, there's good things and bad things about a province woman. But one of the best things about a province woman is she's simplistic. Okay, and she's very somewhat naive. Not mean she's ignorant, she ain't dumb. She ain't dumb, she's not ignorant, but she's just basic, simplistic because she has not been what exposed to a lot of things that many other people have been exposed to. And a good point, that's a good thing. And that's not to be a bad thing, but overall, it's a good thing. So they try. If they see they know she's a province woman, they're gonna be like, okay, she don't know nothing, he don't know nothing. Let's get him. But I'm telling you, man. But if you put a city woman, they not gonna pull that. And they can tell. You can tell a province woman from a city woman very, very easily in the way they dress and the way they wear their hair, and also in the complexion. Usually, the province women gonna be a little bit darker. Why? Because they're out in the sun, man. They have to work that farm, lift that bale, fish that water. Okay, they be like, they strong, but they dark skin. Anyway, beside the point, let's go. First, what was number one? Number one was what? We're gonna look at hold on. We're gonna look at bring the necessary document. So we're gonna look at the necessary document. You need document. You think you come on and say, look good, I don't rent a car. You ain't got the first document on you. Come on, man. Use your mind for more than a hat rack. Okay, let's go. Come on, let's go. Number one, we're gonna find out the documents you need today. Okay, let's go. Come on, man. I ain't playing today. Let's go. Come on. Number one, bring the necessary documents. Okay, bring it, man. Don't sling it, just bring it. Most car rental companies in the Philippines ask their clients to bring a valid passport. If you're a foreigner, you're gonna bring a valid passport, a major credit card, and a driver's license. Okay. Now, sometimes you may be also be able to ask to bring your airline ticket itinerary. Now, the reason why they want that itinerary, because you might be entitled, because you're a foreigner just coming in the country, you might be entitled to a rental discount. And they also want to know when you coming and leaving because you might take their car. Hey, they want to know how to track you down, okay? So yeah, you got to have some documents, man. You just they go come and get them people car and go wherever you want to. Ow! You better they're gonna have some paperwork on you, man. You know they want to know who got their car, when they're coming back, all where you live. You from USA, you from France, you from whatever. They're gonna track you down, because you're responsible for their vehicle. Okay? So listen to me now. You need what? Number one, you need a passport, valid passport. You need a driver's license, major credit card, and you may need your itinerary. What is your how long you've been going to be in town, when you're going back, your airline flight, all that kind of stuff. Okay, are you with me, GP? So far, are you with me? Do I need to go back over this again? Is anybody confused about what I said? If you are, I'm gonna tell you again. Let's go. Now we're gonna go ahead. I think you got it. Let's go. That's basic information that anybody should be able to get. But when we run our training, if you have questions with anything I said, ask me at the appropriate time. Okay, let's go. Number two, don't know what to do. Number two, no common problems in car rentals in the Philippines. Okay, know them, man. No, and not just in the Philippines, but anywhere you go. You want to have a good rental car company, because most of the good rental car companies are in the big cities. Okay, when I say good rental car companies, I'm talking about the national and international brands such as Avis, such as Hertz, all of those big name cars, rental car places, companies are in the major cities such as Cebu and Davao and Manila. Other countries, cities rather, in the Philippines, you're not going to find a major company like that. So you want to know the good where the good rental car companies are that you want to deal with. The ones that you have experience with in the past is usually the one you want to try to get. Unless you're in a smaller city, you're not going to find those companies in the smaller cities, but you will find companies that offer the services you want. Letter B, bringing back the rental car is usually where you pick it up. Okay. Now I know a lot of us are accustomed. If you rented cars in the United States of a doggone America, you are accustomed of dropping it off at whatever drop off point you want, and they don't charge you any more money. You just drop the keys off. Say, look, sir, I picked this up in downtown Atlanta, and I'm going to East Point. I'm gonna drop it off at the East Point location. Okay, yeah, and that's it. But here, you want to do that. You can't do that because it's a different. When you pick a car up here, if you rent it here, you have to drop that car back off where you picked it up at normally. Now, if you want to drop it off at a different point, then they may, most of them don't even do that. Most of them don't do that. But the ones that do it will charge you extra money, huh? So if you want to pay some extra money, huh? You got the money to burn. Then you think, okay, can I drop this off? And I'm picking it up in Cebu City. Can I drop this off in Davao, sir? Yeah, so you can drop it off, but you're going to pay some more change to the change. So if that's some of them offer it, but most of the time, for the majority of the car rental companies, you're going to have to pick that car up and then drop it back off the same place you picked it up. Okay, get that, fella. Don't get perturbed. You mean I can't drop this car off in Davao? I don't know what's wrong. No, you act a fool, man. Please. That's the worst thing you can do. Anytime you come out here in the Philippines, the worst thing you can do is act a donkey with these people. Because when you start acting a donkey, they don't want to help you. They don't like that. Filipinos don't like people acting a donkey, acting a fool for no reason. And they tell you why they don't offer that service, so they accept that and move on. This is not the U.S. States of a doggone America. Get that, fellas. This is the Philippines. I'm sorry I'm talking mean to you, but sometimes you have to talk like that for people to get it. I mean, I got a lot of hard-headed dudes. You mean they don't do that out here? No, they don't do that out here. You in the Philippines, man. This is not the United States or Great Britain, whatever you come from. This is the Philippines. It's different. And a lot of people cannot accept the differences. And those are the hard-headed guys that cannot accept the difference. Everything got to be their way or no way. And I'm telling you, man, if you come out here like that, being inflexible, unable to change, unable to adjust, you're going to have some problemos, okay? I'm talking about some straight up trouble. You're going to be in trouble, man. Straight up bull, okay? Listen to me now. I'm telling you right, tight, long, and strong. That's how I do. Let's go. All right, what was number one? We did number one. Number two, don't know what to do. Okay, so yeah, you have to know your drop-off points, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Driving the car, you're not accustomed to driving. Okay? Now, a lot of times, guys, listen to me good. A lot of times, when you come to these foreign countries, foreign countries will have automatic transmission cars that you can drive. That's just standard. However, you're in the Philippines. So when you come out here, that will not be standard. Okay? Listen to me now. I'm telling you, right? That will not be standard. The standard vehicle, you come out here and rent in the Philippines, it's going to be a manual. You know them gears? You remember them? The gear in the car. Well, some of you guys, I know how to drive a stick shift, man. The first car I raised on to drive a stick shift. You know, you got 4 gears or you got 5 gears. And I had a 4-speed manual. It was nice, man. My Pinto, I'll tell you about my Pinto. I saw I got so much mileage out. You know, if you drive a manual car, you can get more gas mileage out of a manual than you can an automatic. I don't know what it is, but my car, man, I used to get, I used to put $5 worth of gas back in the day. I put $5, fill the tank up, man. I be driving for 2 or 3 weeks out there. That Pinto saved me some gas and some But anyway, yeah, you may have to get a manual car. And if you can't drive a manual, then you ought to look. Sometimes they may have an automatic, okay? But guess what, guys? He said, I can't drive a manual. Can you give me an automatic, please? I said, sir, let me see. I'll see if we got one, sir. Oh, sir, look, we have an automatic, and you can drive it for 15,000 more pesos. They're gonna run up the bill on you, man. That's how they run up the bill. You know, they may have a few in stock, and then they're gonna charge you some more monte. That's the way it is. Okay, listen to me now. I'm telling you, right? Let's go. All right. Well, now hold on. Number 3. Okay, driving a car you're not accustomed to, a manual. Okay, so if you're not accustomed to that manual, and let's say you know how to drive a manual, but you haven't driven it in umpteen years. Okay, you better get yourself accustomed. You better practice before you get on the road, because sometimes driving a car like learn how to ride a bike. It comes back to you, but sometimes it takes a little while to come back to you. You know, and sometimes people get it fast, sometimes people get back slow. So if you get it back slow, you better take yourself on the road and test that car out before you get on the real road. Okay, now. And then you may want some navigational features. You know, a lot of the cars in USA are standard with what? When you rent a car, it's standard with what? Navigational features, okay? You got your little GPS there, and you can key in any point that you want to go to, and it'll drive you there safely. Turn to the right and 15 meters, that's what you're used to in the USA. But here, if you want the navigational features, you might have to play what? A little bit more, change to the time. Yeah. You're going to pay some money, aren't, because it's not standard. Okay, listen to me now. I'm trying to help you out. So when you get to the rental car company, you won't act the donkey. You won't act the fool because everything don't look like it's supposed to be looking in. Well, they don't. It's not like the way it is in the USA. You don't say that, man, because you're showing your ignorance. Okay, because you're not in the doggone United States, but the doggone America. You're in the Philippines. Listen to me now. And you come out there, well, it's not how it is. People want to say, man, what's wrong with that dumb kind of? Because you acting crazy. All right, let's go. What number? Number 2. All right, number 3. And I'm trying to see. All right, number 3. Know the right vehicle to rent. Okay? You got to know the right vehicle, man. You got 25 Filipinos to take down the Bugu to the market, and you trying to get a little small sedan, a small little hatchback. You think that's gonna work for you, man? No. You need some more space. You have to understand the number of passengers you have, the seating capacity. The hatchback or a hatchback will take 5 or fewer passengers. Okay, that's a small car. You want the small car. If you don't have if you got 3 or 4 people, hatchback will be fine, and it'll save you a lot of gas too. So a hatchback's gonna be fine. But if you got more than that, man, you're gonna need some more room. A sedan, if all those people you got are carrying a whole bunch of luggage, you probably gonna need a sedan, man. Everybody got 2 or 3 pieces of luggage each. You're gonna need a sedan with a big old trunk that can support that. And if anything, you got like 5 or 6 people, groups like a group, small group, you're gonna need an SUV, sports utility vehicle, or you may need a van. Okay, those you have to know the right vehicle to rent. And then what happens invariably, they'll rent us it. Somebody get a little small hatchback, and they have 15 Filipinos crammed up in that little small hatchback, and they come when they get back to the car rental man, we wrong. This car wasn't right, man, because you overloaded the doggone car. The air wouldn't work. One of the car wheels fell off because you had too many people, man. They had too much weight. Come on now, and then you're gonna blame it on the car people. Come on now, please. Can you just reason? Come in. Can we reason together, man? Use your head, man. You're not gonna get 15 people in the little hatchback and have a very, very good driving experience. I'm telling you, man. You're just gonna be some trouble, okay? Because it's too much weight, and the people can be jammed up like they on a Jeep. You don't want that. Be comfortable. Find the right vehicle for your desired size of people and your needs. Okay, listen to me now. Tell me right there, long and strong. Let's go. All right. What was on number 3? All right, number 3. Number 4. Get ready to go out the door. Let's go, man. Number 4. Know the services offered. Okay. You need to know what services they offer you. Whether it's a self-drive, that means you want to drive yourself, or you can get a driver. Now, what do you mean driver, Bobby? What you mean? What you mean? What you mean? I'm telling you, man, a driver. Chill, I got you. A driver, man. That means in the Philippines, they call a driver a chauffeur. In the USA, we call a driver a chauffeur. Okay. You know the man in the little hat, black hat and little white gloves, and he got on his black suit, and he said, "Good morning, sir." And he opened the door, and that's the chauffeur. But in the Philippines, they call it a driver. Same thing, just different word. Same thing, driver. And a driver picks you up whenever you tell him, "I want you to be at 8 o'clock in the morning, Sam." "Yes, sir." He's there right there at 8 o'clock in the morning, ready to pick you up, ready to take where you. He'll wait on you. How long? Because you hired him as well as the car. And a lot of rental companies will rent you a driver as well as the car. Now, if you get a driver with the car, you're going to play a little bit more change. Now, why would you want a driver, Bobby, when I know how to drive? Because number 1, you may not have a license. Or number 2, you may not know where you're going. Or number 3, you don't understand the unwritten rules of the road. So you may want a driver. Okay? Now, and that just makes sense, Why cause yourself some unnecessary heartache when you're trying to be Mr. Clean, I'm the Superman, I'm gonna drive myself, and you have 15 wrecks on the way to get to your destination. Come on now, use your head. Okay? If you can't drive right in the USA, what make you think you're gonna drive right in the Philippines? Get you a driver, get you a chauffeur. They know where they're going. They know how to help you get there properly, and they can give you suggestions along the way that may help you. They can tell you about the culture. They can, while you're driving, you can talk and you communicate together, and they may be helpful for you. But if you're kind of guy that already been here for a while, you know about the culture, you feel comfortable, you know about driving, you might want to drive yourself. You don't need a driver, okay? But those sometimes you may need a driver, okay? All right. Now, Let's see. Number four. On-site booking. That's another one. One of the services that's offered. Some of the companies, rental companies, will allow you to book it online. Okay, and the on-site booking is when they don't allow you to book it online. You have to come on site. If you book it online, a lot of times you'll get a discount for booking it online because there's no human involved, and you're saving that company money. So they pass that savings along to you. However, because this is the Philippines, most of the companies will require on-site booking, unless you're like Avis, Hertz, or something like that. Of course, you know those are online booking companies. All right, so know the services they offer. All right, number five. Get ready to go into the beehive. Let's go. Number five, we got excuse me. Hold on. Number five, you want to know the right rental company for you. And I just mentioned like Avis, Hertz, all that kind of stuff. Or little mom and pop. There's a whole ton of little mom and pop rental companies out here, man. But what I found out is that when you rent from the little small mom and pop companies, the cars are not well maintained. And you have to really check that car. I mean, we rented this car. And it was from a small mom and pop. I wish I should have did my homework back then. But the car wasn't even clean, man. It was like, I said, look here, man, what's wrong with it? It's got an odor in there. You know what he did, man? He really got a can of spray and sprayed the car in front. He sprayed the car in front. Anyway, man, you got to be careful with the mom and pop one because as soon as they get the car, they don't do nothing with it, and the next person jump right in. All right, know the terms and conditions. Know what the terms are. Are they counting you per mile? Rate per mile, know what the inclusions are, what they don't include, know the limitations, and the hidden charges, mileage rate, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Know what you're getting. Read the fine details, read the fine print when you sign that contract. And when you're in the Philippines, man, you need to ask questions on top of questions because they're not going to tell you things you need to know. You have to make that. You have to make that initiative to find out the things you need to do. If you have to, write yourself down some questions. Yeah. And so that you remember to ask them before you get there. Write down the question. That's what I did, but I didn't write down a lot. I didn't write down the right one because I knew when I was in the Philippines. I know that Murphy rules is all over. So you know something gonna mess up. It might strong possibility something mess up. Write yourself some questions down. Ask every possible question that you can before you sign on the dotted line in that rhyme. Let's go. Last one, man. Number 6. We're gonna pick up some sticks. Let's go. We out, man. We out. You know, we got to go. Look at number 1. Number 6, drive safely. Okay? Whatever you do, drive safely, man. Because this is a country that people don't respect the rules. And so you have to drive safely, respect the rules, and you have to watch out for the fools. And that rhyme. But yeah, you got to watch out for the people that don't respect the rules. And I call them fools. Because when you don't respect the rules, you're opening yourself up for difficulty on the road and possibility of accident. Respect traffic rules and regulations. Familiarize yourself with the rule if you're driving yourself and check the condition of the car. One of the main things you need to do is check the condition of the car. If you're driving at night, you want to make sure the lights work. If you're driving where it's going to rain, even when it's not going to rain, make sure the windshield wipers are working. And for God's sake, make sure the horn's working. Because you're driving in the Philippines, you use that horn 24/7 because there's always somebody acting a fool, like they're trying to get in your lane. Now, one of the things you'll find out when you drive in the Philippines, and if you're driving on what they call expressway, you're going from city to city, people, and especially the big serious buses, they always try to get in front of you. And next thing you know, you driving down the lane and you got a big old bus coming in front of you. And they know they're not going to hit you, but you don't know that. So you're like, what is going on with this? And at the last minute, he turns off into his right respective lane. That happens a lot. In fact, my first time driving here, that's what I had a hard time with. I was like, my blood pressure must have been 418 because every time I turn around, I'm driving my regular speed, and all of a sudden, this car on this side here come in front of me. What are you doing? Bah, 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 bah. Get out of my lane. Bah, bah. And at the last minute, and they did that over and over. You have to know the rules of the road and the unwritten. Now, if you want to rent a car, the car prices are here. If you want to rent, absolutely average regular sedan, you're going to pay about 3,000 to 5,000 pesos for about 8 to 12 hours. Okay, and that's sort of high, but that's just the way they do out here. Okay, so So I think I've asked. I think I've covered it as much as I can. But those are the things you're going to need to know when you come out here to drive to rent a car. And don't feel bad um, if you want to rent a car, feel it's okay, man. Um, just make sure that you know how to drive and you're comfortable and that you don't freak out when something crazy happens. Because I'm gonna tell you, there will be some crazy things happen. You can expect the unusual. You can expect the unexpected because it's gonna happen, and you have to be relaxed and calm to deal with it. And if you were that kind of person, you say, "Well, I can't deal with you." Don't rent no car. Get your driver. Get right, pay the extra change to the change, and get your driver. God will help you out. With my cousins, my in 2019, my cousins, my sisters, and my nieces and my cousins came out here, and they went all over, man. And guess what? They had their car and they rented a driver. They had a driver in the car. Every time they got ready to go, he came out and sit stand right in front of our door waiting for them. You know, and it was easy for them. They didn't have to rent a car, but they had access to a driver in the car, and they paid him on a daily basis. Now, some of the companies you have to rent the car and the driver at the same time, and then some of the companies will say, "Well, I'll rent your car, but you have to find your own driver." All that kind of stuff. You'll have to deal with it on a per rental basis, or But the best thing to do is if you're going to rent a driver and a car, rent them at the same time. Okay, and that's it, man. That's all I got for you. All right. Does that bring anything else? Hold on. I think I noticed something else. I don't know if I showed. Okay, I think I showed that yesterday. Anyway, but that's all I got for you, man. Uh, that's it. Y'all ready to ride the train? All ready? Y'all ready? Let's go. People get ready. For the train that's coming. Don't need no ticket. You just get on board or needed love. Who? Say it again. Say sweet, sweet love. Don't need, don't need no ticket. You just get on board. Get on board. All aboard. When I say toot toot, you say all aboard. Toot toot. Toot toot. When I say all aboard, you say toot toot. All aboard, all aboard, all aboard. Let's go, man. Y'all ready to ride the train? Y'all ready for the roll call, man? I'm ready. Are you ready for the roll call? Yeah, let's go, man. I know I'm ready, man. I've been ready since last night, man. I'm ready for this train ride, man. I got my ticket, man. I don't need no ticket. I got a love in my heart, man. And that's all I need to get on the train. And that's all you need, man. If you got a love in your heart, man, that's all you need, okay? Let's go. Are you ready, man? Let's go. Yeah. Well, we got to find out who the first man is in this. He's out. I'm sorry. We got to find out who the first person is in this house today. Okay, can we go? Can we get with that? We got to find, because a lot of times it's a female. And I don't have no problem with that, man. Because, women make the world go round. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for one, but for everyone. This is a man's world. It's a man's world. But it wouldn't be nothing, not one little thing. Without a woman or girl. She lost in the wilderness. All right, let's go. I'm sorry. Let's go. All right, we gotta find out who the first man up in his house. I got to know. I need to know. I want to know who that is. Who that said don't be dumb. I need to know, man. I got to know. Inquiring minds wants to know. Do you want to know who that first man is? I'm trying to find out. I'm trying to find out who that is. I'm gonna drill up and down here and find who that is. Who that said he gonna be just? I need to know. I want to know. I got to know who that is. Who that? Who that? All right, what we got? We got hold on, I want to drill down here to find out who that is. Who that is? Who that is? Casey, what's up, Casey? Casey, man, how you doing, boy? Good to see you, good to see you, good to see ya. Casey, he said, hi. Casey made it, man. You did the doggone thing right, tight, long, and strong. Casey, man, you're number one. You're the number one honcho in his house. You made it, man. Congrats to you, Casey. I didn't know you had it in you. No, but look, Casey said, look at me. What I got to do? I said, you know what you got to do, man. I'm telling you. But he said, well, you mean I got to get some coffee? Yeah. And what else? You know what? I say, tuba, man. Put some tuba in that coffee, drink it, and he'll bust your eyes off his feet, and you'll be out. He said, okay, Bob. He did it, man. He took some of that carpet and took some of that tool, put it in, and he's like, I'm ready now. Then we hear that bell, say, ding, he almost brought the computer down and the table. Good to see you, Casey, man. You got your kid with you, man. It's always good to see you. Casey said, I'm going to be number one today, and no one's going to stop me. And he did it, man. When you make up your mind to do something, man, ain't nobody and no thing can stop you. The only one can stop you is you. If you quit on yourself. And do not quit on yourself. Whatever you do in your life, in this life, man, don't quit on you. Other people can quit on you. Your mama can quit on you. Your daddy can quit on you. Your sister, brother, your wife, your children. But don't you quit on yourself, especially when you know you're doing right. Okay? And especially when you know you're doing something important for you. Yeah, and because people will steal your dreams, man. People will steal your glory, and they will steal your story if you let them. Don't quit on yourself. And that's what Casey didn't do. He didn't quit on us. Good to see you, Casey. Congrats to you. I don't quit on myself, man. You know, people can say what they want. You know what? When people say stuff to me crazy, look, man, I tell you, I walk off because I know I don't entertain idiotic stuff. I don't entertain stupid stuff. I look at man. I talk to you. I don't even say you stupid. I tell them walk away. I look at man. I talk to you. I ain't got time to deal with crazy people. My mama always tell me, don't deal with Bobby. Don't deal with people that's foolish. Foolishness will take you down with them. And I don't have time for it. So Casey said, I ain't got no time for nobody to say I can't be number one today. I got this. And he did. Congrats, Casey. He's on the, you know what? Number one is a lonely number. He all by himself. He on the top of the mountain looking down. He got the top view. Everybody else got the bottom looking up. Let's go. Casey, congrats to Casey. First man up in the good to see you, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, who we got? Who got riding the train? Bobby D. Lee, One Nation Under. Who we got? Robert Lee. What's up, Robert? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. He said, greetings, Bobby D. Hey, greetings back at you, brother. Good to see you, Robert Lee. Good to see you, man. I ain't seen you. You all right, man? Good to see you. Let's go. Who else you got? Number two. Oh, Robert Lee. I forgot to tell you. Number two just won't do. You know how to do that. But you know what, man, Robert Lee, you tried, man. I got to give you credit, man. You did try. But let me see. Let me see how far out you got beat today. Okay. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, no, man. He beat you, man. He beat you by. Hold on. Okay, no, he beat you, man. I'm sorry, Robert. He beat you by seven minutes, man. You just got to do a little better, man. You were 7 minutes apart from being number one. Okay, Robert? That's all right. You do better this time. Okay, man. Let's go, man. Let's go. Who you got? Paul. What's up, Paul? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. He said, good morning, Bobby Lizzie. On the love train. On the love train. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Paul, you are not number one. You are not the father. No, wrong show. No, Paul, you're not number one, man. But you're not number two either. You down further down the list. You number three. You just don't want to be. All right, Paul, good to see you, man. Roger, everybody, Lizzie, One Nation. Who we got? Peter Hong. What's up, Peter? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, man. This is live. We on live air. A broadcast. This is a live streaming broadcast. You're on YouTube, and the name of this channel is Life in the Philippines, a Black Person's Viewpoint. And my name is Bobby D, and my wife's name is Lisa D, and Lisa D is upstairs, and she's here today, but I don't know if she's coming down. But anyway, I'm here, man, and so glad to have you, Peter. Peter, if you will, go to youtube.com, go to Life in the Philippines, a Black Person's Viewpoint, and subscribe to our channel, if you will. And then, if you will, hit that like button for me, man. Because you know what? We like to see new people on the show, and we like to welcome you to the show. Listen to me, man. Listen to me. We are good people. You're right. We're doing right now is called the Love Train. What we do in the Love Train is we talk to each other, we reach each other, we teach each other, we inspire each other, we help each other, we give you love, peace, joy, happiness, wealth, strength, power, whatever you need in your life. Peter, we will help you because that's who we are. We help each other get through this thing we call life. Okay, Peter, good to see you, man. And we are really, really live. Okay, right train about the Lisa One Nation on the blue. Who we got? Look, Robert Lee. He said, "What's up, buddy? Hope all is well and good." Hey, man, we doing good, man. I had a good night last night. I slept a lot. I rested a lot last night. I didn't really sleep. And this reading, man. Behind my reading, I caught up on that, man, and it was an awesome night last night. I saw some things on the internet that happened last night. I wanted to bring that today, but I said, nah, I don't want to bring a gloomy subject, but I will bring it to you tomorrow because I'll be ready. But uh, it's good, man. I hope you're doing good as well, man. And also, I'm gonna bring something to you guys about tomorrow, maybe tomorrow, the day after. I'm gonna bring something to you guys about when we're ready to open up in the Philippines for tourists. All right, who we got? Right, Sincerely L. Angel in the house, Angel in the house, Angel in the house. Woo, what's up, Sincerely? How you doing? How you doing, Sincerely? He said, have a wonderful day, too. Are you Queen Lisa D and Bobby? King Bobby? Hey man, we doing good. Sincerely. Queen Lisa D upstairs, man. And I don't know if she cut down here or not. Anyway, we ride the train, Bobby Lisa D, One Nation Under. So good to see Sincerely. Sincerely is one of our regulars. She's always here a lot of the time, and she always brings some good news or a good comment because she's a happy person. She's what's called an OFW. For those of you that don't know, an OFW is an overseas foreign worker. That foreign Filipino worker. That means they leave the Philippines, they go to another country, and they work there. And they work there for a long time so that they can get money sent home to the Philippines. Because in the Philippines, the money they make here on the job, it's not very much. But if they can make a lot more money overseas on their jobs, work for them and send it back home, right? So it's they give up the fact that they can't stay with their people all the time and be with their relatives and friends. That's okay. But the main thing for them is do they bring the money home to support their family, to give their family a better way of living and a nicer way of life. So congrats to you, Cecilia. It's always so glad to see you. So good to see you. Who we got? Right train, Bobby Lizzie. Murphy Hayes. What's up, Murphy? Murphy Hayes, and here's a Gunny. What's up, Gunny? He said, hello, Bobby Lizzie. Two. Hey, man, what's up? Murphy Hayes in the house. Round the train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation under Peter Hong. He said, I bet he doesn't read chat. I bet he doesn't read chat. I read every chat message in here, man. I read your chat, Peter. If that's what you're saying, I don't know. I don't understand the question. I bet he doesn't read chat. If you're talking to Bobby D, doesn't read. I read every chat message that's in here most of the time. Except when we get ready to go, we have to cut it short. But most of the time, we read the chat messages, man. Ryan Train, Bobby D, Lisa, One Nation, Expat at Large. Hey, Bobby D, Lisa D, two. What's up, Expat? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Ain't seen you in a while, man. You all right? You okay? Been missing you. Long time don't see. Hope you're doing okay. Excuse me 1 minute, please. Excuse me 1 minute. I gotta take a sip. You know how I gotta take a sip, man. I talk so much I get dry. Hold up. That was good, man. Remember, y'all, when you come to the Philippines, go in the store and do like this. Copy go. That's all you gotta say. Copy go. And they'll know what you want. All right, man. Good to see you, X-Man. Good to see you, man. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Thank you so much, Barkel. Work tired of having Markel in the house. Markel. He said, what's up? Hey, man, we doing good, Markel. Trying to buy that time. Markel, I know Markel, the last time he was on here, you said to mention about the voting, so I'm going to mention it again. For those of you that don't know, we are in the middle. For those of you that are in America and American citizens, we are in the middle of a huge presidential race, okay? This is a race that will be remembered from time memorial because there's two people running in the race for president, Biden and Trump. Biden is the Democrat. Trump is the Republican. And it's not about being a Republican or Democrat. The main thing is you're dealing with someone that's immoral and someone that has morals. You're dealing with someone that's a liar and someone that's truthful, honest. Okay? So we got a guy that's been in office for 4 years and he's never proven himself to be adequately suited for the job. And he's always putting the blame on other people. He never accepts responsibility for himself and his actions. We have a man that does accept responsibility and that's proven himself to be a good leader. So there's a choice between those two. Whoever you choose is up to you. I am choosing Biden-Harris ticket because I believe that's the best way to pull our country out of this quagmire, out of this dungeon, out of the drains, the gutter that this president we call Trump has put us in. Okay, so that's who I'm voting for. I won't tell you who to vote for, but I'm telling you who I'm voting for. All right, let's get my killer down. Ryan Train Bobby Lizzie, One Nation, under groove. Who we got? Who we got? Come on now. I'm gonna find out who we got to dance today. Where my dancers at? Where my dancers at? Come on now. All right, we had dancers. Okay, let's go, James.
The hardest working man in the business. I feel good.
Jerome in the house.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the Himalayas. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Come on, girl, let's do the penguin.
Thanks so much, Markel. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. You're much appreciated. Much love to you, my brother. Good to see you. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation. Peter, what's up, Peter? How you doing, brother? He said, it's taking grab much easier. Okay, good question. Taking grab much easier. Isn't taking grab much easier? Yeah, it could be. It could be much easier, but again, there are some people that like to drive, Peter, and that's if you want to, that's what the whole thing is about. Some people refuse to take the Grab, they refuse to take a Jeepney, they refuse to take a trike, a taxi. They want to drive themselves, and that's what this video is for. However, it depends on where you're going, Peter. If you're going, because a lot of time when I used to come to the Philippines, Peter, the first thing I would do is go to Medellin. That's where my girlfriend's parents were. I honored them and respected them so much. 1 or 2 days after I got here, that's the first thing we did. We drove to Medellin, and it's a 3-hour, about 2.5, 3-hour drive. So I wouldn't take a grab taxi there because it's too far. I would have to find me a driver that would drive me up there, or find a rental car to drive up there. Before I started renting cars, I would get a driver. Okay, taxi driver, or find a driver that will drive me. So it depends on where you're going and what you're doing. Now, to your point, if you're just riding around here in the city, yeah, taxi would be probably better for you. I mean, it would cost you less money and be more efficient as well. However, if you're the kind of guy where you're going all over and you know the roads and everything and you know how to drive, you might be better off you get your rental car, But good question, Peter. Thanks for your question. Ryan Train Bobby Peter, he said, and don't need to deal with parking. That's true. That's another good thing, because parking is a premium here in the Philippines, man. It is very difficult. If you're driving a vehicle, I don't care where you go, you're gonna have a hard time finding parking. That's why you see in the Philippines a lot of people park on the sidewalk. They park on the sidewalk, or they park in front of the business, and then they make it's only a 1-lane street, and you got to ride around that car. If you're driving the street, get around that car to go, and it slows up traffic. But they have no choice. There's very limited parking space here, and you'll find that mostly more so in the smaller cities, but even in the bigger cities, very limited park. I don't know when they designed this city, they just forgot about parking cars and all like that. But I think that when this early part of when this city first started up, Philippines first started up, nobody had a lot of cars, because of very poor countries. So they just forgot about that. Anyway, but parking is a very, very hard thing to find here if you're driving a car. Let's go. Murphy, hey, what's up, Murphy? He said, congratulations to KC and the Sunshine Band. KC the Sunshine, number one. Let's go. Hey, man, I remember KC the Sunshine. That was one of my bands back in the day, man. Casey was a white guy leading the song, but he sound like he was black, man. I don't know. When I heard that, who remembers one of the famous hits? Casey and the Sunshine Band. Remember one of the famous hits, first hits? Who remember? Tell me what that one of their famous hits was. I know what it is. I'm gonna see if y'all remember. Let's go. Robert Lee. What's up, Robert? He said, "All my love train family, hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button for me one time. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Chichapaya. 1, 2, 3. Chichapaya. 1, 2, 3. Chichapaya. Thank you so much. Hey, Peter, that's when we say chichapaya. Chichapaya is one of the love train words. We got a whole bunch of them. That's one of them. Chichapaya, I mean, hit that like button. Chichapaya, I mean, hello. Chichapaya, I mean, let's go. Chichapaya, I mean, goodbye. And anything you wanted to mean, chichapaya to you, brother. Let's go. Roger, everybody, Lizzie, one nation. Who we got? Cecilia, she said, Blue Ridge, Monkey Ridge, gentlemen. Blue Ridge, Monkey. She said, Blue Ridge, Monkey Ridge, gentlemen and angels here. Hope you're having a good time. Woo! Cecilia, you wrong for that, girl. She said, Blue Ridge, Monkey Ridge, and gentlemen, and the angels. Oh, thank you so much, Cecilia. You just made my day. Roger J. Bobby Lizzie, one nation. Retired and have Markel. What's it? Hello, all. Have a great night. I'm out. Okay, Markel. Thank you for stopping by, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Roger J. Bobby Lizzie, one nation. X better not. He said, "Yep, we coming for them Chocolate Hills." All right. Hey, man, Chocolate Hills. I haven't been there, but Lisa D was there about back in what, March, April, something like that. They had a great time, man. She showed me some pictures. I've been to Behold, but I never went to Chocolate Hill. But it's nice out there, man. You'll like it if you go. Ryan Train Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Murphy, hey, what's up, Murphy? He's an angel sincerity. M. Hello, my sweetheart. How are you? He said, hello, my sweet. How are you? What's up? What's up? Some sweetness going on in there. Let's go. Ride Train Bobby Lizzie, Freddie Mason. He said, good morning, Bobby Lizzie. Love Train family. What up? What up? What up? What up? Hey, man, we doing good. Perry Mason, never lost the case. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see ya. Ride Train Bobby Lizzie, One Nation, under a groove, one love. Who we got? Right. Rhythm goes from the house. Rhythm goes in the house. Rhythm go. Rhythm go. What's up, man? How y'all? You all right? He said, hello, little train. How y'all? Hey, man, we doing good, man. James Rhythm Ghost, man. Rhythm Ghost is a businessman. He living in Chi-Town, man. And he got a nice business, man. He has a tutoring business. He's doing well for himself, man. He is also an actor. You may have seen him in some movies. I mean, some programs on TV. He's always doing something positive. And I like people like that are positive minded, keep going forward in their life. They don't be looking back like this. I don't know why I did that. They don't be doing that because they be like, I don't have time for that mess. Let's go. That's what I'm about. And I like the people like that around me, man, that look forward in life, look positive, be positive outlook and moving up in your life. Like Jordan Weezy. Then nobody told you we're going to be. He said, let's go. Ride Train Body Lizzie, One Nation, under our group. Who we got? Murphy. Hey, what's up, Murphy? He said, hello, Sir Robert. How you doing, man? How you doing? How you doing? You all right? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see ya. Who we got? Robert Lee. Robert Lee. He said, KC. Congrats, KC, for being number one. Your stakeout got you the first spot. Also, you snooze, you can be number two. You snooze, you lose. Hey, man, it's not, there's a very small space usually between a winner and a second up or a loser, and the one who makes it, you got to give them props because they took that extra step. They made that extra effort to be number one. And, you have to pay a price. You say, well, being number one, you don't have to pay no, you got to pay a price to be number one. He had to. He got up here before everybody else. He would buy himself for 5 minutes for number two came. So you pay a price, and he paid the price, man. You got to give him his price. Round train body, at least One Nation, X-Bet at large, What's up? He said, they always try to rent the car and driver. I said, I don't need the driver. I want my privacy. Then you got to pay all his meals too. Nah, I'm straight. You're right. When you rent that driver and the car, you have to pay for his lunch and dinner and whatever. If you keep him out all night, you got to take care of that buddy. You go to dinner, he got to go to eat too. You know what I'm saying? So there's more money involved. But I have never rented a driver. Like I said, my cousins and my sisters, when they came in town last year, they rented a driver. He was a pretty cool guy, but they had to pay him money. And then when they kept him out longer than what he was sold to be, they had to pay him extra money. And they gave him, when they left, they gave him a good tip, man. They really did, because he did him well. Because he even took them to his hometown and stuff. The drivers can help you out as far as being acclimated to the environment and adjusting to the culture, give you the ins and outs, things you don't know what to look out for. They can help you as far as that. But if you already been here for a while, you know you're coming and going, you're familiar, you don't need a driver, man. Just take your time, drive yourself. Round Chain Bobby Lizzie, One Nation, Frederick Mason. He said, congratulations, Casey. Number one on the love train. Number one on the love train. He did that thing, man. Hey, I told you, one is a lonely number, man. But you all by yourself. But sometimes you need to be all by yourself. You know, Murphy, hey, what's up, Murphy? He said, hello to all my people, all my love praying people. What's up? What's up? How y'all doing, man? We doing good, man. Good. Hello back at you, Murphy. What's up? What's up? Good to see you, man. Round Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Night. Lamont Taylor. What's up, Taylor, man? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see ya. He said, I might rent a scooter in Northern Samoa. Okay. I don't have a problem with you renting a scooter, man, but I'm telling you, man, you got to be careful, okay? You got to be careful. I don't recommend nobody renting a motorcycle scooter, but if that's what you want to do, that's your thing, that's your thing. But make sure you know how to ride it right, and nobody have to train you, because scooters and motorcycles have the most accidents in the Philippines. I'm telling you. It's because they're so fast, they go in between, in and out of cars. Cars can't spot them until the last minute, and you got to put on brakes because you hit them. And then it's invariably, if you hit them, it's their fault. They're gonna make it look like it's your fault. So, man, I mean, if that's what you want to do, man, go and do your thing, do your thing. Let's make sure you got the experience to handle it, okay? Round Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation, sincerely. She said, I'm having a good day, Murphy Hayes. Congratulations, Sir Casey. Thank you for being number one. She said, I'm having a good. I see you are. Sincerely, M. You're having a great day. You got me on that first one. Roger, come to think about it. Roger, Bobby Lizzie, Freddie Mason. He said, salute to my Blue Ridges brother. All my Blue Ridges in the house say, hoorah. All my Blue Ridges in the house say, hoorah. Let's do this thing, y'all. Roger, Bobby Lizzie, Burby, hey. He said, and salute to all my Blue Squad. All my Blue in the house say, hoorah. Let's go. Ride Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation, under groove, one love. Frederick Mason. He said, hello, angels. Sincerely, him. How are you, my dear? He trying to be smooth. He trying to be smooth. Let's go. Ride Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Robert Morris, pop, pop. Robert Morris. Pop, pop. What's up, pop, pop? He said, hello, Bobby DC. The Love Train family. Toot, toot. Run the Love Train. Toot, toot. Let's go. Ride Train, Bobby DC, One Nation, under group. Sincerely, she said, I'm good, Sir Frederick Mason. How are you, my dear? She put that little feminine touch on. Ride Train, Bobby DC, One Nation, under group. Robert Lee. He said, hello, Murphy. What's up? How's it going, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Who we got? Looking, who we got? Murphy. He said, I don't really like renting vehicles, but only when there's no other choice. Yeah, you know, you don't want to rent a vehicle if you don't have to, but in cases like when you have to go from one city to another, you may want to consider renting a vehicle because it's going to be much easier than taking a bus. You can take a bus, but that's another thing, man. Taking them buses. I have never taken a bus going to from here to Medillion or anything like that, because these you tell me about them bus ride, man. People be coughing and sneezing and all kind of smells and no. And then they have the bus. Most of the buses don't have AC, so you have to deal with the heat as well. But now I'll rent me a car or rent me a drive in a car, whatever I got to do. Ride Train, Bobby. Lonnie, man, what's up, man? Lonnie, how you doing? Angel in the house, angel in the house, angel in the house. Woo, what's up, Lonnie? She said, hello, everyone. A blessed day to all of us. Thank you so much, Lauren. A good day to you. I hope you're doing well with your patients today. Nobody's acting a fool with you. And if they do, tell them that they need to see Bobby D gonna see him, okay? And when you tell them Bobby D gonna see him, they'll straighten up. Okay, right, Trey, Bobby D leaves you One Nation. Lord of it. He said, congratulations, Sir Casey, for being number one on our love train. Toot to you, sir. Ride Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation, under groove. Frederick Mason. He said, I'm good as well, sincerely, him. How are you doing, my dear? Let's go. Round train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation under groove. KC, this is sincerely, Frederick. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you. I always have to be number one every now and then, shake things up in this group, because I like to be number one. I have a number one mentality. I have a winning mindset. So number one, I always got to be on the top. Let's go. Round train, Bobby. Murphy, hey, what's up, Murphy? He said, Sir Robert, everything good here. Hope you are as well, brother. Good to see you, man. Round train, Bobby Lizzie, one sincerely. He said, Robert Morris, Angel Sissy, the Army May 85. How's your day going on? She said, Angel Sissy. What a name, man. Angel Sissy. Are you sure that ain't Sissy boy? No. Round train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Who we got? Freddie Mason. He said, the Army May 85. Hello, Angel. Hope you are as well. Ah, my dear. Round train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation under a groove. Murphy, hey. He said, the Army B. Hello, Angel, my dear. Trying to be smooth. Round train, Bobby. Lord, man. He said, kamusta samaga guapo, nakikisukang maga, lalaki, natan sa train, keep safe, everyone. Now that's some Tagalog. I don't know. She said, kamusta means how are you? All my handsome men, lalaki, and keep everyone keep safe on the. I think I got it. I think I got some of those words I can understand from Sawano, but I think I got the gist of what you said. Round train, Bobby Lizzie, KC. He said, Lonnie, thanks, sister. What's up? What's up? And Lonnie, man, she said, hello, gentlemen. Hello, gentlemen. Sorry, I'm in the rush for now, going to my work schedule. Just listening. Keep safe, everyone. I'm doing good. Starting my another day at work at 5:04 a.m. Ooh, that's pretty early to start work, man. And then I think she does 16-hour day. It's a long day, man. So her whole life as an OFW is about work. She has no time for herself. That's a hard job, man. So I feel for you people out there on the OFW job, because your life is not your life. Your life is work, and all work and no play makes that person have a dull day. Right, Jerry, Lizzie, One Nation. Murphy, hey, what's up, Murphy? He said, I had a 1990 Nissan pickup that lasted for 17 years, no problem. Whoa, 17 years? Man, that's real good. Most of the foreign cars, like the Toyotas, the Nissans, and Hondas, those are your better cars to get. I hate to say it, American cars are not in that category, but I've had more success with the foreign cars, like I mentioned. My most successful car has been the Honda Civic, and I've had 3 of those Honda Civics, and they all have done excellent jobs for me. Very little maintenance, and when I had to do maintenance on or repairs, it was very inexpensive. So I've had success with those cars. Now, Ford is my next best successful car. I've had a lot of good Fords. Chevy would be number 3, but my most successful, most durable vehicles would be my Honda or my foreign cars, man. So, but 17 years, that's amazing. You must have did a lot of that maintenance. You must have been on the maintenance on the money like that. Because if you do maintenance on a car, guy, that's half the battle of keeping it long and strong. All you gotta do is oil change on a regular basis. Don't do it every so many miles. I do mine every 3 months, whether they need it or not. They oil change, and then I do a tune-up. I used to do a tune-up twice a year, but now I do it once a year. And my car's tip-top condition. I also rotate my tires every 3 to 6 months as well, and that saves tires. Round train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Robert Pop Barris, what's up? He said, hello, sincerely, him. And the Army Mate, 85. How you ladies doing today? In my Barry White voice. Round train, Bobby Lizzie. Paul, he said, some car rental companies want to hold your passport until you return the car. I try to negotiate that as I need my passport. Also, there's usually a minimum of 5,000 pesos for deposit. We recommend cash. Yeah, that's true. There's always a deposit. Just like if you go to the USA, they're gonna hold so much off your credit card as a down payment deposit. Same thing. They want you to have deposit, or you can't get that car. And you're right. They want to keep your passport till you bring the. That's one of like a security so that you can bring the car back too. But some of them do it, some of them don't. I don't like to leave my passport with nobody. I'm serious. But what you can do is you can do a copy of your passport It's look, I leave you a copy of my page that gives you all my details, but I have to keep my passport with me at all times. That's one thing you can do as well. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, Michael Coffee, need some. He said, listen, Bobby, hello. Last year, 2019, when I rented a scooter for my nurse mission work here, I just had to show my Cali driver's license and passport. Okay. Some of them, that's all you need, but some of them need more than that. It depends on the company you choose. When I rented my car in 2015, let's see, they wanted my passport, driver's license, credit card, and I had to. I showed them my itinerary because I got a discount because yeah. But a lot of them won't even ask you all that. They just want your passport and driver's license. Like my nurse might say, but some of them do want more as well. Ryan Train Bob DC One Nation, Frederick Mason. He said, Paul, what's going on, man? We got one showing off already. Who they showing off? Who showing off? Who's showing off up in here? Y'all better get him. Y'all better get him before I get him. Let's go. Ryan Train Bobby Lizzie. Paul. He said some cases they might deliver the car to you at the airport and pick it up if you pay extra, usually 500 pesos each way. Some will make return to the location and pick up, no exception. And most of the time, they don't even do that return pick up stuff. And if they do, you got to pay some more one time. Okay, that's what I found out. Especially the small town, man, they're gonna be returning no car and stuff. But most of the time, if you do that, if they do, and it's usually exception, you got to pay some more money. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, Paul. He said, yes, already, Sir Frederick. I got him. We seem to, you see, to sometime get that one. Okay. Long as y'all got him, but I don't see him, so that means y'all got him. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, Michael Coffee. Need some coffee. He said, listen, Bobby, hi. When I retired the scooter, excuse me, when I rented the scooter in the IT Park area, 2019, the rental place did want a credit card, just quarter. The rental place did want a credit card, just quarter only. Means he did not want a credit card. They just wanted money only. Okay, yeah. Someone want credit card, someone want money, but most of them want the money. They want the cash because that's more efficient and more secure than the credit card. But a lot of them do want credit card, but most of them want cash as well. Ron Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Murray, hey, he said, yeah, I think he was a troll from before. I was waiting for him to show out. Okay. All right, yeah, man. Get him, man. Whoever that is, get him, man. I'm glad y'all got him. Paul, he said, now do you have the option to get automatic in the Philippines? You just have to pay more. I don't recommend manual, especially in the Philippines. A lot of shifting to do. Yeah, we had they were trying to give me when I rented my car, they wanted to give me man. I said, look, I know how to drive manual, but I didn't want to because I know when you drive out here, it's more stop and go, it's more drive you, wear you out. I said, look, man, I want automatic. I had to pay more money for the automatic. But yeah, you don't want to drive them. Even if you drive them, man, you're comfortable with it. You do not want to drive a manual out here because it'll wear you be tired, more tired, because you got to do that shift, that clutch, that shift, that clutch. You be wearing out. Get you an automatic if you can. But like most of them out here don't have automatic to standards. Automatic is extra, and you have to pay extra. Ryan Train, Bobby, Michael Coffee. He said, listen, Bobby, hi. After that, I was good to go. I kept the scooter for 1 week in Cebu. It was a very cheap rental from There's Mine. Okay, that's good. When you find a good rental place, man, whether it's cheap or not, as long as the bike or the automobile or car, whatever you rent, is running properly and you get good service from them, that's when you want to stick with them because there's a lot of bad ones out here, man. They'll rent you these bad. Like I told you, we rented a car in 2015. The AC I tested everything out. The AC, I tested radio out, I tested AC. When we tested AC right there, it was okay, got cool and everything. When we started driving, AC going out, I said, well, I'm hiding there to turn the window down. I turned the AC, everything, nothing. Then all of a sudden it come back on and then it go back. I said, so you have to test your vehicles out, man. Ryan Train Bobby, Jam Raw. What's up, Jam? Oh, James, how you doing, man? Good to see you, good to see you, good to see you. He said, hello, Dick's family and friend. Two. Right back at you, buddy. Right back at you. Ryan Train Bobby, Lucy. Wendell Conyete. Wendell Con. He said, we on that love train. Two. We on that love train. What's up, Wendell? Good to see you, good to see you, good to see you. Semper Fi to you, brother. Ryan Train Bobby, Lucy. One. Paul. He said, yeah. I'm not playing that, Sir Murphy. I got him out. I ain't playing that. I got that buddy out. We got him out. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, Wendell Coyette. He said, good morning, Bobby Lizzie. Hey, good morning to you, Wendell. Good to see you, man. Good to see you, good to see you. When you come to the Philippines, man, when you gonna get your Philippine groove going? Let's go. Ryan Train, Bobby, hey, what's up, man? He said, I would not want a manual shift all of that traffic now. You don't want the manual unless you. I'll get a manual if I have to. I ain't got no choice. But now that's my last choice. I know how to ride a manual. It's nice. In fact, when you ride a manual, you drive a manual, it's gonna save you a lot of gas. But it wear you out, man. That all that shifting with your leg, and then you got to pay more attention. And I'd rather have the automatic. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation, under a groove. Wendell Cognetti. He said, all my blue engines in the house, simplify. All my blue engines in the house say, hoorah, let's go. 75 to all my blue engines. Let's go. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation. When Michael coffee, need some coffee. He said, listen, Bobby, hi. You can rent the scooter motorbike helmets right there. Doesn't cost that much to rent one from this. Yeah, most times you get a motorbike or scooter, they'll have the helmets available for you to rent as well. And keep in mind, guys, you just can't. I know you see people out here riding without a helmets in the Philippines. That's illegal. The Philippines require you to have a helmet when you're riding out here. Also, you just can't have any kind of shoe. Like these guys, you see guys with flip-flop riding a motorcycle. That's illegal as well. You got to have one regular shoe, no sandals, no flip-flop. Round Train, Bobby Lacey, One Nation, under a groove. Who we got? Freddie Mason, Perry Mason. What's up, Perry? He said, Murray Hayes. He didn't watch his P's and Q's, so he had to go. PMG 2000 Paul pushed skates on him and gave him pushed him out the door. And he said, oh no. Ain't that right? Round Train, Bobby Lacey, Freddie Mason. He said, 75, said Cognetti. How are you, sir? Good to see you, good to see you, good to see you. Paul. He said, I recommend the Honda Civic. I love that car. Yeah, man. I've had 3 Honda Civics, and every one of them lasted to the max, man. I had no problem, minor things here and there. But when you get a Honda Civic, it's easy to fix. Most of the stuff I fixed myself, and then stuff I didn't want to be bothered. I knew how to fix my stuff, but I didn't want to be bothered with it and take time out. I just sent it to the shop and like that. He said, I recommend a Honda Civic. I love that car. As far as small cars, they have Toyota Wigo for cheap. Only rent that one if you buy, get a Honda. Yeah, I'll buy a Honda any day. I have a Honda car now. It's a Fit, but it's okay, but it's not like the Civic. But Hondas are my best cars. I've had the most success out of Hondas, and I've only had one Toyota. That was a Toyota wagon. That didn't last that long, so it's okay. All my friends said Toyotas are good, but a Honda is the number one car for me. I don't care where I go. I'll be looking for it. I don't like big cars. I don't know. A lot of you guys, I got to give me an SUV. I got to give me a limo. I got to give me all this. I'm playing big car. The gas gutter, and I be trying to save money. Round Trey, Bobby Lizzie, Freddie Mason. He said, hello, frontliner, Michael Coffee. Michael Coffee, need some coffee. Let's go. Round Trey, Bobby Lizzie, one day. He said, Michael Coffee, need some coffee. He's little Bobby hot. I like doing that instead of waiting for the taxis, jeepneys, buses, tricycles. Most of the time, I could just leave, go where I want. That's like you like me, Nurse man. I don't like sitting up there waiting on the taxi, and I don't like sitting in the standing. Out here, guys, if you go to the mall or whatever and you need a taxi, when you come out the mall, there's a line that long. That's called a taxi line. You gotta sit in the line, wait for a taxi. You could be the 30-minute hour, and it'd be hot out there. I don't like that, man. I want to come when I get ready, go when I get. I don't want to be waiting on nobody trying to get a ride. And sometimes it can take a long time to get a ride. Round Train, Bobby Lizzie, Murray Hayes. He said, Paul, Chichipaya, you in the troll, but with food included. Do the instructions needed. No instructions needed. Paul was on the troll patrol today, man. He ain't having it. He ain't playing that game. Let's go. Round Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Danny man, what's up, Danny man? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. He said, good advice, Bobby. Thank you. Hey, no problem, man. Good to see you. Good to see you, Danny man. Eddie Jackson, let's go. Freddie Mason. He said, what it do, Jeff? What it do, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Roger. Danny man. He said, Murray Hayes. Hey there. What's up, buddy? Long time no see. Riding the train, Bobby. Danny man. He said, Freddie Mason. What's up, Freddie? Good to see you, buddy. Murray Hayes says, and the man, hello, what's up, how you doing, buddy? Lonnie man, 85. He said, hi, Sir Robert Moe. Sir Robert Moe. What's up, Robert Moe? Robert Moe in the house. He said, hi, Sir Robert Moe. Sir Murray Hayes, Paul, Frederick Mason, Wendell Cognetti, James and Raw, Michael Coffey, KC, and to my lovely sissy girl, Sissy Lim. A blessed day to all of you. Hope my love train. All of you, hope my love train family. Okay, thank you. Hey, thank you so much, man. We appreciate you shouting out to everybody. It's good that we reach out and touch each other and to let each other know that we care. Reach out and touch somebody. Make this world a better place if you can. Reach out and touch somebody. Make this world a better place if you can. Roger, Bobby Lizzie, one day, Michael Coffee, need some coffee. He said, Fred, hello, God bless you. Keep the faith. Be positive about things in life. Yeah, man, there you go, man. Ain't no sense in getting your attitude about nothing, man. Because what is getting nasty and mean gonna cause? Because they're gonna make it better? Huh? Is that gonna change the situation? Because you get nasty and mean? Don't come out here with no nasty mean attitude in the Philippines, or you're gonna find yourself in some trouble. Straight up bull. But people out here don't like people when they have nasty attitude. They will walk away from you. I don't care if they're your waitress. I'm not gonna wait on this man. I'm not gonna wait on this Cono. He has an attitude with me. He's loud and he's rude. They don't like that, man. So if you that kind of person, you that guy, like, oh, we gotta be, what you say, loud and talking to people like that, nasty. Don't come out here with that, man, or you're gonna be in trouble. Straight up. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation, Frederick Mason. He said, what's up? What's up, Xander, man? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, good to see you, good to see ya. Xander, man. He said, Cecily, how are you, my dear? Roger, remember he said, Jim, whoa, what's up, sir? What it is, what it do? Let's go. Roger, Bobby Lizzie, Jim, he said, wake, we up, Frederick. We up, man. We up today. We up. We riding up. He said, hello, sir, Xander, man. A good day, sir. Hope everything is going well for you. And keep safe. God bless you. My dear. Roger, Bobby Lizzie. Roger, he said, Xander, man, Jeff Van Rock, what's up, family? How you doing? Good to see you, brother. Ron Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation, under Groove. Frederick Mason. He said, Jeff Jam Raw on the Love Train family. What's up, buddy? How you doing today? Good to see you, Jeff Jam. Ron Train, Xander, man. He said, Lordy me. Hi there, my dear. Jam Raw. He said, Saturday night, Murphy. Saturday night, and the feeling's right. Let's do this thing. Ron Train, sincerely, he said, Mr. Confident, Xander the man, confidently good. Hope you are as well. All right, ain't nothing wrong with that. Being confident. You got to have confidence, man. You got to have confidence in this life. Because ain't nobody going to be confident for you but you. You know, you got to make your way, take your way, break your way, shake your way, and anything you want to do. And you think somebody going to give you something? Ain't nobody going to give you nothing but trouble. And trouble is easy to find. You want some trouble? Try to be somebody. See, want somebody to give you some hate. Haters out there hating on you. Let's go. Michael Coffee, Nisa. He said, Lordy, man, hello. Magandang Filipino. Don't work too hard for that quarter. God bless you. It's like, hey, man, work for the money. Got to work, but don't work too hard. Make it, shake it, but don't break it. Let's go. Ron Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Who we got? KC, what's up, brother? You giving a donation to the nation. Let's go. He said, when I rent a car in the Dominican Republic for 5 days, which lowers the deposit, when I go past 5 days, they call me, ask me, will I return? When I would return, I said, when you see me up, when you see me pull up, they used to my BS. So you got a regular place, you a regular customer, so they used to you. That's so good, man. That's good. All right, let's get KC there. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Night. Who? Come on, dancer now. Don't play with me. Let's go. Who we got? Who we got today? Come on now. Who we got? Okay, let's go, mama. Come on, baby. All right, y'all. You sure? Okay, wait a second. I'm running a little late. Okay. Let's go.
Oh my goodness. Thank you. So what you trying to do?
Thank you. Thank you so much, Casey. You're much appreciated. Much love to you, my brother from another mother. Appreciate your donation to the nation. You're much appreciated, man. Much love to you. More blessings to you as well. Who we got? Ron Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation under Paul. What's up, Paul? He said the Philippines is old school, the way they do things in most cases. But make sure you have a contract, proof of insurance, check registration, check the car out for any issue. Yeah, you got to make sure you have that paperwork with you when you drive away, because if you get stopped, you're gonna be up on some straight up charges, man. But the po stop you, you better have your stuff in check. But yeah, they are. I would say this is an old school country. They're about maybe 10, 15 years, maybe 20 years or more behind most of the Western world as we know it. And so that's a good thing in a way, but then it's a bad thing in a way. You know, it's a good thing because a lot of people from the West, they love that old style of doing things. They love the laid back way of living and how they like the old school songs. I like that, man. I like old school songs. And but they like that. And then at the same time, there's some of us that are more progressive and they feel like, oh man, they behind the time. I don't want to be a country like this, you know. But me, I love it, man. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Xander, man, what's up? He says, it's still in me. Holla. Ha ha, yes. All is well. Still working a lot. I know y'all, man. It's one of the hardest working man in the business. Stand the man. What's up? What's up? Eddie Jackson. Let's go. Jam. He said, keeping my head up, man. I'm keeping my head up. I'm not getting under. I'm keeping my head up. I'm not going down. I'm going up strong like Jordan Weezy. Ain't nobody told me that was gonna be easy. Roger Bobby Lee, tell the man. He said, Paul. Hey, Paul, what's up, Paul? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see ya. Freddie Mason. Hey, God bless you as well, Michael Cobb. I always bless you, my frontliners people, man. But Michael Coffin, man, he a strong man. He get out there and he deal with the COVID patient, man. And the COVID patient be coughing on him. But thank God he have on his PPE equipment, man. It don't phase him, man. And he every day he got to deal with these people. They about to die. And he prays with them, man. He hold their hand and talk to them. And he pray to the Lord. And you know, this kind of guy got to bless that man. You know, you got to keep him prayed up. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, Michael Coffin, need some. He said, Lizzie, Bobby, hello. Most scooters, motorbikes, rental prices around the IT park area, 1/4. No plastic credit card. Yeah, most of them 1/4, but the larger ones, they want the card as well. Ron Train, Bobby Lizzie, sign the man. He said, life in the Philippines, a black person viewpoint. Can I please have a blue wrench under this name? Thanks. Stand the man. Can you have weren't you already a blue wrench? Okay, if you weren't, I put you blue. I thought you was. Oh, under that. Okay, no, we don't have Stand the Man. We got Eddie Jackson. I got you now. Yeah, man, we'll get you. We'll get you next time. You be on Blue Ranch next time. But I'm gonna have to take that Eddie Jackson off. They have two the same name. All right, let's go. Ryan Train, Bobby D. Lonnie, man, what's up, Lonnie? He said, hi, King Bobby D and Lisa D. How are you both? Hope you're doing well and safe. There. I'm sorry, wrong voice. Y'all let me go. Don't let me go in the wrong voice, y'all. Hi, King Bobby D and Queen Lisa D. How are you both? Hope you're doing well and safe there as always. God bless. Have a nice day. Thank you so much, Lauren May. Good to see you. I like Lauren May, man. She always saying something nice and positive and will prep you and no negativity. She's always positive. And I like them kind of people because they keep me rooted and grounded and positive. Because once I get off my track, man, it's hard to get back in that rhyme. Let's go. Rod James, Bobby Lee, Jam Rock. What's up, James? How you doing, buddy? He said, Bobby, I was in a bus ride, and I thought the bus was going to knock everybody out the way. I'm telling you, man, that's Bobby, you want to like get on a bus ride. They drive crazy. You would think a big bus would take his time being careful because he's a big vehicle, right? But now the bus drivers drive like them motorcycle drivers. What's wrong with these people? He said, I thought the bus was going to knock everyone out the way. Philippine drivers have their own rules. Yes, they do. And when we drive to Medellin, I'm very careful when I see these buses. They call them serious. I think someone's called serious bus drivers. Then the yellow buses. Oh man, they're the worst one. They drive like they crazy, like they little motorcycles or the speeding cars. And it's a big old vehicle. You know, when I see them, I slow down and I make sure I'm over as much as possible because they like coming in your lane. I don't know what it is, man. But the bus drivers have a lot of wrecks out here too. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi. Paul, he said, I know what you mean, Bobby. People always cut you off there doing something crazy. But if we are defensive, we will be fine. Yeah, that's right, man. They always, I don't know what it is, man. Filipinos have this thing about they don't like to wait. They're very impatient, not only as driving, but in walking. If you're in the mall and somebody behind you walking a little slow, somebody gonna they're gonna almost knock you over, try to get it. I don't know what it is. They're very impatient people, and they do the same way when they're driving the roads. I don't know what it is, man. But I understand how they do, and so I prepare for that. And when they want to run in front, I just let them. I slow down, let them go, because I don't want no wrecks. I don't want no words. Because people have road rage out here too. Ryan Train Bobby Lizzie, One Nation under a group. Who we got? Look at who we got. Paul. He said most high end cars go for 3,500 and up per day. Economy cars go for 2,000 daily, some less if you rent longer, monthly or year round. Just depends. Yeah, that's about the average car I have price for. But I only rented one time, and I was getting ready. We actually, DC and I were getting ready to rent a van where we had the mission to we had the full drive to Medellin, but thank goodness her brother came up with a truck, so we had to pay that money. We gave him some money, but it wasn't near as much as we would have paid had we rented the van. Ryan Train Bobby Listy, One Nation under a groove. Hodge, HJ Mall. What's up, HJ? How you doing, buddy? He said, this is Malcolm. How are you doing today, Bobby D and Lisi? Oh, Malcolm, MJB. What's up, MJ? How you doing, buddy? Malcolm, MJB. He's doing good, man. You all right? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good. You got your new avatar or a new YouTube logo. I said, good to see you, man. Always good to see you. Hear from you. I think he out there in Chi-Town as well. Ryan Chain Bobby Lee. Michael, coffee. Need some coffee. He said, listen, Bobby. Hello. The scooters are really easy to park at the mall. So Ayala Block, SMC side. I had a good time riding there and see Cebu from this. Man, I tell you, man, if you could ride a scooter or bike in this area, you good. You're a good man. I won't even try it, man. I've never ridden one myself. Drive one myself. I've been on one, behind somebody, but I won't play that. I tell you all about my friend, right? Gary Isaac, my high school buddy, man. We were like that in high school. And our senior year, man, Gary Isaac, my buddy, he was from Jamaica. His dad bought him a brand new motorbike, right? And he rode that back. He rode that back 2 weeks before we were supposed to graduate. Gary got killed, man. Got hit. And ever since then, I was like, I'm gonna give me no bike, man. I don't knock people to do, but me, I ain't playing that game because that had a very traumatic effect on me. And every time I think about Gary was one of my nicest buddies, man. Every time I think about it, man, you get me a little perturbed, So I ain't gonna do it, but if y'all do it, that's up to y'all. Ryan James Bobby, Dan the man, what's up, bud? He said, Michael Coffee, Nurse Mike. We gotta get back. We gotta get back over to IT Park. Yeah, man. IT Park, for those of you that do or do not know, is one of the premier sites, residential areas where a lot of Americans and other foreign people go to reside. And a lot of people come and they will rent a condo in IT Park for their vacation period. You can rent for 2 weeks, a month, 6 months, 3 months, whatever. You'll find people that do a lot of rental there as well. Now, in IT Park, in IT Park, you'll find a lot of the amenities that are very, very similar to the USA. In fact, IT Park reminds me a lot of New Orleans, Bourbon Street. You see, the cobblestone streets and everything's so close together, and you're gonna find a lot of eating places and dining places, and it's just nice, a nice feel, nice atmosphere. You feel like you're just in the United States. However, if you stay there, you're gonna be paying a little bit more change that would you would somewhere else in that Cebu part, Cebu area. Ryan Train Bobby Lee, One Nation, Paul. He said, actually, way cheaper renting cars there in the Philippines versus USA. USA is a lot rent. Cars are high. Yeah, it is. It is, man. I rented one 2018. I went back to USA for visit my family there. And I rented a car right from the airport. And man, they charged, I don't know, it was like $300 just to deposit straight on the car. They blocked that money off. And then when I got back, man, I think I paid almost $600, man. I was like, what? And I had the car for like 3 or 4 days, man. And then I had to rent it again. I said, man, when I got through my whole bill was close to $1,200. I'm serious, man, because I had the car for the whole time I was there. And that hurt my pocket, man. But it's way higher than out here. Ron Chain, Bobby Lizzie, Paul, he said, Xander man, what's going on, Paul? What's going on, Xander man? How you doing? What's up? What's up? Ryan Train Bobby Lee, One Nation. Okay, hold on, I messed up, y'all. Hold on. I messed up. Hold on. Okay, Sicilian. Okay, I got that one. I got that one. I got that one. Okay, Michael Coffee needs some. He said, hello, just be very careful riding scooters because most Filipinos don't follow the traffic rules on the streets from this. No, they do not. Most Filipinos, they make the rules up as they go. And you have to know what they're doing. A lot of the rules, there's two types of rules here as far as riding or driving in the streets. Number one is the written rules, the actual rules. You have to go by the rule book. Nobody goes. Very seldom you see anybody going by the rule. The second is the unwritten rules, the rules that you see have to they make up as you go. The unwritten, so you got to figure out what you're doing, what you're going to use, and you have to make adjustments, or you could just wind up having a wreck. And if you're a condo out here and you have a wreck, guess what? It's your fault. Whether it's your fault or not, that's the way it's going to be when you get to the courthouse and say, sir, this man hit me. And then you think he's going to leave. You are Filipino. It's your fault. You're going to have to wind up paying. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi. Xander, man, what's up? He said, PMG Paul, focus on being productive every day. Yeah, man, that's it, man. You have to focus your mind and heart on what you need to do for you because ain't nobody else. You think somebody going to help you? You know, you think somebody's going to volunteer and say, oh, I'll do this for you. Nah, they might do it for you, but they're going to want some changes to change. And you ain't got time out for that. Why are you going to pay somebody to do something you can do for yourself? Be productive. Get you a to-do list. That's what I do every day. I have a to-do list. What you mean, Bobby? What you mean to-do? What to-do, man? Come on, chill. A list. Things you have to do every day. And you strike it off as you go. And what you don't accomplish this day, you carry it over to the next day. And then one of the things I learned as time management principle is when you do have a to-do list, is you do what? Prioritize that list, okay? What is the most important on my to-do list for the day? A, B, C, D. What's the most important? And then you do the most important thing first. The hardest thing you have to do off that list, or the most important thing you do off that list, you do it first. And everything else falls into place from that point forward. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, Paul. He said, that's the way to do it, Zan. The man, always be productive. That's it, man. Ain't no sense of wasting your time. We have a limited amount of hours, limited amount of days, weeks, months, and time on this earth. Why not use it productively? To help yourself and to help mankind. That's what it's all about. Ryan Train Bobby, Michael Coffee needs some. He said, Xander, man, I have a condo in Vita Towers complex, IT Park. I'll be back for a nurse mission in July 2021. Excuse me, 1 minute, please. 1 minute. Got to take a sip. Copy good. All right, we got Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, Michael Coffee needs some. He says, Xander, man, hi, God bless you, be with you. Stay positive, keep faith. There you go, man. That's what we need. We need positivity, and the more positivity you have in your mind, the more focused you are, the more you can get accomplished, and the less you will feel unaccomplished, and the less you will feel depressed. It's about moving up in life. It's about acquiring things that you can acquire for yourself. It's not about begging. It's not about being somebody's slave or being somebody's doormat. It's about doing for yourself, being independent as much as you can. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi, Xander Man. He said, Michael Coffee, we may be able to meet up in July. I also will be back in Cebu in March. Okay, that's cool, man. You have a family reunion. Yeah, family reunion on the train ride. Let's go. Paul, he said, I got Peter Hong at Crazy. Oh, that was Peter Hong? Okay. I'm gonna get that name. I'm gonna write that name down. I can't find a pen. Because I gotta get him. I gotta get him out. Here you go. Excuse me 1 second, guys. I gotta write that name down. Huang. I got him. I get him. He won't be back up in here. All right. So he was the one acting crazy. That's what y'all talking about. Okay. I know he sounded, first when I got him, he was sounding a little crazy. Then he straightened out. So he went back crazy again. I got you. All right. Round train about it. Michael Coffee. He said, Xander, man, hello. Don't mind that. My hangouts Ayala Central Block, a block mall, Seaside, and Marlboro malls. And there's my okay. I've been to all of those places. All of them are nice. I just don't go to Seaside that much because the Seaside is too far out. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, Freddie Mason, left it, but Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation, Terry Fleming, two, let's do it, man. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, Sandy Man, he's Michael Coffey, likewise. Those are all great spots, my brother. Ryan Train, Freddie Mason, he said, Terry Fleming, what's up, man? What's going on? What's on? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. We got Terry Fleming. He said, just woke up, so Murphy. I got some sleep in my eyes. I gotta wipe that sleep out. I'll be all right. Terry Fleming said, so Perry Mason, how's it go? How goes things, man? You all right? Good to see you, buddy. Michael Coffey. He said, listen, Bobby. Hi. Anybody, he said, hi, maybe can meet up together, Dan the Man with Bobby D and Liz D at one of the malls for there's my yeah, man, give me a shout out when y'all get here, man. We try to hook up, have a family reunion for the train ride. Let's go. My Freddie Mason, he said, Chichapaya. You know what to do. Hit the like button and subscribe. You know you want to. That right. Everybody hit the like button for one time. Let's hit your leg. Go. One time. 1, 2, 3. Chichapaya. 1, 2, 3. Chichapaya. 1, 2, 3. Chichapaya. Hit that like button, y'all. Come on now. We need some likes up in here. Up in here. Y'all know how we do. Let's go. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, one Fred, Terry Fleming. He said, like slackers, tap that thing. Like tap that thing. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Chichapaya. 1, 2, 3. Hit the like button. 1, 2, 3. Chichapaya. Let's go, y'all. One Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation, under Zanny Man. He said, Michael Coffey. That's the grand plan. Yeah, man. Let's do this thing, man. Meet up. Remember, hey, he said, where's Lisa D? That's the question for the day. Where is Lisa D? I'm trying to find out. Y'all know how y'all know how, yeah. Y'all know how these ladies do sometimes, you know. That's all I got to say. Roger, everybody, Terry Fleming. He said, the damage done to America is permanent and will change the world for the worse. Ain't no magic bullet or one person party can change it. There's been a huge amount of damage done to America and to the reputations of America and Americans as in general. And I think you're right into a certain degree. No one person can change it. It's going to take a lot. If y'all think that if Biden wins it and he's coming in, everything going to be changed, now forget that. This guy's jacked this country up so much in 4 years. I don't know if we may ever be the same. He's changed a lot of the basic American principles, and he's corrupted the office of the presidency with lies. And I think that no one ever thought American president would do. And it's sad. I actually think that one of the reasons why Trump messed up America so bad is because he is in debt to his daddy called Putin. Remember Putin? I think Putin got something on him. And that's why he let Putin do this, let Putin turn him back. He let Putin shoot Americans for bounties, didn't say nothing. That's a coward, man. We need to get him out of office, man. And then y'all know recently we found out that he was lying, he didn't know about, he was telling everybody, well, it's going to be a pandemic. It's going to be all right. It's just like a little cold with it. And he all along, he knew how serious it was based on a recent book came out. I forgot the name of the guy that did the book, but they showed that they actually has recordings of him telling how bad it was. He's a liar, man. Who wants somebody like that over you? I don't want that kind. I want somebody that's truthful. It's on. Everybody lying every now and then, but nothing major like that guy. That guy lied every day since he's been in office. I want him gone. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Sincerely, he said, where's Queen Lizzie? Queen Lizzie D. Where you at, Queen Lizzie D? She here, but she ain't here. Okay, that's all I got to say. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie. Remember, hey, he said, hello, Terry Fleming. Glad you made it. Glad you made it, man. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie. Terry Fleming. Yeah, where's Queen Angel too? YouTube. Look here, man. She here, but she ain't here. Okay, that's all I got to say. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie. One Nation. Remember, hey, Chichapaya. Let's hit that like button for me one time, 1, 2, 3. Chichapaya. Let's go. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie. One Perry Mason. He said, Perry Mason is on the case. of the rental car and then wind up on the wrong city. Wind up in the wrong city. Hey man, you gotta know where you're going when you ride a rental car. But a lot of times, most of them have the GPS, but you got to pay more for it because that's what they. When I rented my car, the guy wanted me to have GPS. And he wanted me to pay. I said, no, I know how to get to him. Dealing from here, it's a straight shot. Ryan Train Bobby Lee. Remember, hey, he said, shake your booty. Shake your booty. Man. Shake your booty. Shake. Oh, KC. There you go, man. There you go, KC, the Sunshine Band. Shake. That's it, man. That was their #1 hit. Shake your booty. Shake. Dun, dun, dun. Shake. Shake your booty, your booty. Remember that, man? Man, that was turning out in the club, man. And then when you were at the house party, man, the girl was shaking it all over the place, man. I remember that song. Y'all remember the Shake Your Booty by KC and the Sunshine Band? Hey, man, it was a hit back in the day. KC, he said, get down. You're down the Lord. Get down tonight. Get down tonight. Get down tonight. Yeah, that was a good song back in the day. Y'all remember? I forgot. Did I tell y'all? I told y'all yesterday. Cool in the Gang. Ronald Bell died. You know, we were one of the leaders of the gang, one of the brothers, two Bell brothers that started the group. And he passed away, man. The Cool in the Gang, KC and the Sunshine Band. They were some of my favorite band back in the day, man. And the Commodores and Earth, Wind and Fire. Man, ain't gonna be no more band like that, man. Ain't gonna be no more band like that. All right, who we got? Kelly B. What's up, Kelly B. Brown Jr.? What's up, Kelly? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. He said, what's up, Bobby D? 20 months till I retire to Lapo City. Como esta cana? Hey, okay, Rocco, Icao. I'm doing good, buddy. Good to see you, Kelly. Oh, hey, man, when you come this way, man, let me know, man. Give me a shout out. We hook up. Hook up sometimes. You come to us from Facebook, man. Good to see you, Kelly. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation, under a group. Who we got? KC. He's a Murphy. I'm glad Lisa D did not hear you. Did not hear that. I don't know. She might be. I don't know. Hey, let's go. Roger, Bobby, Lisa D. Ready to make his Bobby D. I'm your boogie man. Boogie man. Remember that boogie man thing? That was what I am. Shake your booty. Yeah, remember that? Hey man, that was a powerful song, man. And what made it so good, man? Because the white guy sang the song. And what do you know about Shake Your Booty? You know, I was like, I thought it was a black guy, but a white guy. I saw the band on TV. I said, that's a white man. Hey, he had this thing rocking on. And there was another group out there. Y'all remember this group? Who remember this group? Tony, Orlando, and who? Who remember? What's the who part? What's the last part? Tony, Orlando, and who? And what did they sing? Can y'all remember that one? And then I'm gonna give you another one. Okay, this is another one. No. Okay, you remember this one? Fifth Dimension. That's the name of the group. Well, what song did they sing? That was a hit. Now, I'll forget you now. I know y'all ain't got that one. I know y'all ain't got it. Let's go. Round Train Bobby. Murphy, hey, he said, being #1 means if you don't plant your meat, you lose your seat. you got that right. You got to sit that thing down and plant it strong, man. Ain't nobody gonna mess with you when you plant it. But you ain't plant it, anybody can tip you over like that and you gone, man. Let's go. Round Train Bobby. KC. He said, Murphy, to avoid telling people my real name, I tell them my name, my city, Kansas City. But my worst fear is someone connecting that to the Sunshine Band. He don't like to be connected to the Sunshine Band. Man, the Sunshine Band, you should be happy about that. The Sunshine Band was the thing back in the day, baby. The Sunshine Band, let's see, Cool in the Gang, Sunshine Band, Commodores, Earth, Wind and Fire, who else? Those are the main bands. They were some bad bands back in the day. Let's go. Ride Train Bobby. Paul. He said, yeah, I know. I don't need no driver. Been there before, so I already know what to expect. Yeah, man, if you've been here for a while, coming back and forth, back, you don't need a driver, man. You know where to go. You know how the people drive, you know how to watch out for. You don't need all that. Drive yourself. Ride Train Bobby Lee, see One Nation. Remember here, he said, KC, I see. Ride Train Bobby Lee, remember here, he said, the amount the driver's charge should be meals included, but they don't include the meal. You actually, man, there's no meals included. The driver actually doesn't have to get the meals, but as a courtesy, it is an unwritten rule that you provide their meals as well. You don't have to, but you as a courtesy, and you want the driver to treat you nice and stuff, you provide the meal. So that's the best thing to do. Even that rule extends to, let's say if you have somebody come to your house, right, for purpose of doing some carpentry work or electrical work, whatever, to your house, right? They expect you to, if you stay for all day, whatever, a long time, they expect you. You're expected to have them some refreshments, some food, or offer at least offer them. That's just the way they do it here. If a service, somebody giving you some service, whether you have paying them or not, and they're staying in your house maybe 2, 3, 4 hours, you're expected, or the expectancy is that you will offer them some drinks or cookies or some rice or something to eat. Just that's what they do here. Ryan Train Bobby Lisi, One Nation. KC, he said, Murphy, I hate for Lisa to start calling me Sunshine. Woo! Okay, Sunshine. I'm gonna call you that. Ryan Train Bobby Lisi, One Nation. Who we got? Michael Coffee needs a. He said, Bobby, hello. Love the Cebu Philippines, and the Filipinos are looking forward to living there part time 2020 from there. Okay. All right, yeah, man. And you will like it, man. It's nice here. I just like you. I traveled back and forth since 2009 coming out here, and I would stay 10 days, 8 days, 2 weeks, at a time. And I never imagined how it would be to live out here, but just visiting, I always liked it and didn't want to go back. So now that I'm living here, I like it even much more, man. You're going to find you're going to feel the same way, and eventually you'll probably want to retire here as well. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation. Remember, he said, yes, you'll be too too sorry. Ryan Train, Bobby Cecilia. She said, have you tried riding tricycle? Think I will test your flexibility. You guys couldn't fit inside. Hey, if you're a big dude, you're not gonna fit inside a trike. You got to reduce your weight. But trikes is really small, man. It's built for 2 people, and it's hard to even get in it, man. She right. She said you test your flexibility. Yes, you have to almost you like balling up in a little ball to get in the track. I don't like riding it, so you got trying to. If you're a big guy, don't try to fit yourself in a track, please. You got when you get out, you'll be hurt. Okay, ride Dre Bobby Lee One Nation. Large Confessor, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see ya. What's up, bud? He said, what's up, Bobby? Hey, man, we doing good, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you, man. Back at you. Lyle Paul, he said, I would say 2 cars that are the best are Toyota and Honda. Honda Civic runs the best, like clock. Yeah, man. I can testify behind the Civic, man. If I ever have to move back to the USA, first car I'm getting gonna be a Honda Civic. I love those cars, and I love Hondas the best out of all the cars I've had. And I've had them all. I had a Chevy, I had a Ford, I had Toyota, I had a Mitsubishi one time, and Honda. And all those cars, Hondas have done me the best as far as low maintenance. And when there's a repair to be done, like that, easy. And the prices for the parts weren't high either. Ryan Train Bobby leads Marvin Hayes. He said, the city him. Some people look like sardines stuffed inside those tracks. Yeah, they do. That's how small they are. They made, they're small because Filipinos are usually small for most of the time. They're small people. They're small in height as well as worth in stature. They're just small people, and they're not built for big American people like us out there. They're built for some tiny people, And I like variety. I like big, small, fat, tall, all of them. But those trikes are built for the small, tiny people. Okay, don't try to fit yourself if you're a big man. You ain't gonna work. Murphy, hey, he said, Peter, what's a pumpkin eater? But Paul kicked him in his twin seater. He kicked his twin seater. Hey, Paul kicked him out. Peter, man, what's wrong with you, Peter? Now you're on the outside looking. Peter, why you had to act a fool up in here, man? Don't come up here acting a fool up in here, because you're going to make us lose our cool up in here, and we had to kick you out. Sorry about that, Peter. Sorry about that, Peter, man. But you got to watch your mouth. You think you new here now, and you're going to come up here and say all kind of crazy. Peter, what's wrong with you, man? Can you just straighten yourself up? Let's go. Round train, Bobby Lizzie. Murphy, hey. Paul, he said, I said, Murphy, yeah, man, we got him, Murphy. We got him. Let's go. Round train, Bobby Lizzie, 10, 9, Thank you so much, Chin Night, Rider, Train, Bobby, Lizzie. One nation under a group. Keeping it, he's doing it right, doing it tight, doing it long, doing it strong. Donation for the nation. Thank you so much. He said, good morning, Bobby D. Lizzie. How's everything in the Philippines? And God bless. Thank you so much, Trent. Everything's going lovely, man. We're doing good. We're blessed, highly flavored, and favored of the loud. Everything good. Good to see you, man. Thank you so much for the donation, man. We got to do a dance for Trent Knight in the house. Who we got? Who we got? Come on now, dance. Don't mess with me. Who? I told you you're going to be on duty. You trying to shirk your responsibilities, and I'm not having it. Let's go, Prince. Come on now. Let's go, my. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Trent Knight. Appreciate the donation to the nation. Much appreciated, man. Much love to you, my brother. More blessings to you. Thank you so much, sir. Reaching out. Riding train, Bobby Lizzie. One nation. Can't sleep. He said, Don tied the, oh yeah. Tie the yellow ribbons around the old oak tree. Remember that song? Tony, Orlando, and Don. You remember that, man? Was it three black girls or two? Two. It was two black girls. And they was singing up the song, and he was doing the song. He had, I don't know if he had a soulful voice or not, but he had a decent voice. But to me, the best part of the song was the backup part. But I like that group. I liked them for the girl mostly. The Tony was all right, but the girls was what I like. There was one tall girl, I don't know her name. She was pretty, man. And then the little shorter one she was nice too. But yeah, I remember that group, man. They were really nice. Tony, Orlando, and Dawn. And one of their favorites is Tie the Yellow Ribbon Around the Old Oak Tree. I remember that song. One of my favorites. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Remember, hey, Dawn, there you go. Got it, man. Tony, Orlando, and Dawn. That's it. That's it. I got some old OGs out there. You remember. You remember well. Hey, man, when you hear good stuff, it has a tendency to stay in your brain for a long time, the good stuff. The bad stuff stay there too, but the good stuff has a tendency to override the bad stuff. That's what I like. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, KC. He said, diminution, huh? SYH, diminution. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, okay. I know what you're talking about. He talking about fifth dimension. The fifth dimension, Aquarius. There you go. The Aquarius. You remember that song? I like that song, man. That's one of my favorite, Aquarius. And he had some other songs out there. But the Fifth Dimension were a group that I thought should have done better than what they did. They had a variety of vocal singers there. The leader and one of the two lead people, one was a female, real light-skinned lady. I don't know what her name was. And then the other man was her husband. They actually married. A little short dude had a raspy voice. They did good, but I don't know. I don't think they ever reached their full potential. There was a beautiful group. They had a good look about them. Everybody was, decent looking, very nice, appealing, and the sound was quality. But they reached that level and they just petered out. I don't know what happened to that group, but I think they should have done much better than what they did. And one of the things I like about that Aquarius song, I'll always remember that song, man. I remember that song. Ryan Train, Bobby Lazy, Average White Man. Okay, Average White Man. That's another one, man. I don't know, but I can't remember some of the hits. I remember AWP. I can't remember the hits, man. I remember the name, Casey, but I don't remember the hits. Give me one of them hits. I'm gonna see if I can remember. Ride train, Bobby Lazy. Paul, he said, it's been a good one on the love train. Take it easy, Bobby D. Be blessed. Thank you so much, man. You do the same, Paul. Good to see you, man. Hit me out next time, man. See you later. Thaddeus, Papa. I'm sorry, Thaddeus. I can't pronounce Papa Christos. That is Papa Christos. How you doing, that is? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. He said, I have a 2020 Tesla model. Would never go back to regular car. I hear you, man. Man, you doing good, that is. He's got, guys, that is has got a 2020 Tesla, man. The latest and the greatest vehicle out there for driving. Can you believe that, man? That is, you are one of a few. I mean, and you pay some money too, and that right? You pay some money. The Tesla's car cost some money, man. They cost some money. So that is, you're doing good, man. Tell me some things about the car, that is. What's the mileage you're getting? What kind of gas does it drive gas or is it electric? Tell me some what are your good features about the car? Thanks so much for sharing that, Thaddeus. Thaddeus, if you're here new today, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me, Thaddeus, and then hit that like button for me, okay? I appreciate you, man. Welcome to the show, Thaddeus. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Ride train, Bobby Lee, One Nation, KC. He said, Bobby, I lived in Compton and saw the Fifth Dimension in concert. I lived Maryland. I like Marilyn McCoo. Okay, that was her name. That was the lady's name, Marilyn McCoo. Okay, and I ran to the stage and the short lady kissed. The short lady kissed you? Wow. Man, I love that whole group. I like it. I think out of the whole group, out of those two women, the short lady was the cutest. Marilyn McCoo was all right. She was tall. I like the little lady was fine, man. And she wasn't thick, but she was just built just right for me. Marilyn McCoo. Oh, her husband named Billy. Remember Billy? He had that raspy voice, man. I remember they one of my favorite groups, man. Just to mention, man, and one of my favorite songs, Aquarius, Aquarius. Yeah, man, ain't gonna be no more like that. Round trip, Anthony Ligon. What's up, Anthony? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see ya. Ride the train, Bobby D. One nation under our groove. One look. He said, hey there, Bobby D. I'm too scared to drive in the Philippines. The only driving rule is there are no rules. You got that right, buddy. He said, every man for himself. Good drivers there, but different for a foreigner to figure out the traffic flow. That's correct. They make up rules as they go here. They have a rule book, standard driving manual, and but nobody goes by it, man. So when you come out here and you're a foreigner, if you can't pick up stuff fast, you don't drive. That's the best thing for you. Stay off the road. Get you a driver, get you a taxi, get your jeepney, whatever. Do not drive. If you kind of one of these guys just can't make quick decisions and look out for stuff, don't drive. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee. Who we got? Casey, he said, I was pissed because I had a crush on Marilyn McCoo. He had a crush on Marilyn McCoo. Okay, Marilyn McCoo was cute, man, but she was too tall. I like the short lady. And then there was a big fat guy. I don't know what his name was. Had a beard. Remember that guy? He had a beard. He used to sing. He was singing. He's all right. He never had a lead part. But Billy McCoo, he was a pretty cool guy. But I don't know what happened to that group. I looked for more from them, and I never got what I wanted to see. I wanted them to blow up like the Commodore, and all, but they never did. I don't know what is it that held them back from getting the greatness that they could have attained. I don't know. Anyway, let's move on. Round train, Bobby Lee, One Nation. He said, cut the cake. Cut the cake. Okay, cut the cake. AWB. Yeah, everybody. But I think I remember that song. Average White Band was good back in the day too. He had some good stuff. Round train, Bobby Lee. Anthony Ligon, Schoolboy Cry. Okay. Oh, I remember that Schoolboy Cry. Yeah, man. Y'all bringing me back to the day. Who we got? Casey, he's a Fifth Dimension. Marry me. Oh, yeah. I remember that one, man. Marry me, Bill. You remember? She had a little funny white girl voice, but she was a black girl. Marry me, Bill. Yeah, that was a good one, man. That was Marilyn McCoo singing that lead song. Yeah, man. I don't know what's going on. Are they still living, man? Anybody know about them? Marilyn McCoo and Billy McCoo? Round train, Bobby Lee. That is, he said, 100 kilometers in 2.5 seconds? Woo! That is fast. 2.5 seconds? Wow. That's unbelievable for the Tesla. Y'all heard that, guys? He can get 100 kilometers in 2.5 seconds in the Tesla. 2020 Tesla. Man, how much did it cost? And I ain't trying to get too personal, but give me a ballpoint figure, man, so we'll know we'll know how we got to save our ducats. How we got to save our Monte. Give me a ballpoint figure. Ryan J. Bobby Lee. That is, he said, 800 horsepower. Yeah, that's 800 horsepower. That is fast, man. That is bad, man. That is good. Yeah, that kind of speed and that horsepower. Tesla gonna rule the world. They keep this up. Ryan train Bobby Lacey one ledge. Daddy, he said 1,600 rotations per minute. Runs like a rocket without sound. Yeah, that's right. It got to be smooth. That kind of horsepower, man. That kind of speed, man. That is fast and it is powerful. I can't, man, I like to get some pictures of that. Anyway, that's it for now, guys. Look, we come to the end of our road for today. That's it. Okay, we got to do some, let me see. I'm going to do some, for those of you that gave today, I want to say thank you so much. We appreciate your donation. It's always good to know that people want to help you and they recognize what you're doing is good to them, so they donate to the channel. Thank you so much. We appreciate you from the bottom of our hearts. We say thank you. And so I'm going to go. I do our closing clips, closing comments for today. Hold on. Let's see. Hold up, y'all. Give me. I don't know where is it. Okay, Lisa DB doing it, so I gotta give me a minute, y'all. Okay, here we go. Thanks for joining. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to our show and our Facebook fan page called The Philippine Connection. Remember to like the page. You can also follow us on Instagram at Bobby D Life in the Philippines, and look in the video description for other media contact information. If you're viewing this such as a live stream, as a recorded replay, allow the ads to run during the video. We get a little bit more change to change. What we do, okay? And if you wish to donate to us via PayPal, our PayPal donation address is bdix004@gmail.com. You can contact us at that same email address for more information. We have a free Android app on the Google Play Store. It's called Philippines Expat Lifestyle. Download and enjoy all of our videos without going through the YouTube app. And if you are a veteran, you can call 1-800-827-1000. This is for veterans information, and all veterans with a VA card will have access to benefits. All right, and we're going to do our closing clips, man. Oh, wait a minute. I think I got one more response here. Hold on. Okay, I got more. I don't know where I got more responses. Hold on. Okay, I got that one. Cut the cake. I got that. Okay. I went up too far, y'all. Okay, hold on. Here we go. I got the last response here. Michael Carp, he said, Bobby, hello. They're building some nice condo, you guys, men on South Road properties. Go check them out. That's in Talisay, y'all. I told y'all everything is building out in the Talisay area. Everything is brand new. That's why the traffic is huge out there. I don't like going out there because it's so much traffic and it takes a long time to get there and a long time to get out. But that's where everything is building up in the Talisay area near Seaside, SM Seaside. And they're building a new arena out there, and condo prices are going like, but they're building them. So that's the way things are going in Cebu. All right, let's go do our closing clips. I got to get back to it. Now, give me a minute. Closing clips, and we out, man. We out. Got to go. Hold up. Here we go.
A towering presence, run like the wind. Be a king or a queen. Life in the Philippines.
All right, guys. This is Bobby D saying take care. God bless and peace.